Hello, hello. How we doing, guys? Good morning. Welcome back to Prop for Match TV. Happy to be with you guys on this Monday morning. How we doing, chat? Short week. We got Thanksgiving on Thursday, so there will be no stream on Thursday. I think we will be streaming Friday. It's looking that way. But we'll see, because the market is going to close early on Friday as well. So might not be much going on. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. But hey, sorry guys, we're mute over here on the mobile studio. Good morning, though. Good morning. Like I was saying, guys, happy to be with you here on this Monday morning. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this week. It's going to be a short week, though, right? Going to be a short week. Audio's good, right, guys? Okay, cool. I think we're good. Cool. But yeah, short week. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we got full trading going on, full market open, no early close. But Thanksgiving, I'm not going to be trading. You know, that's my my country's holiday. We celebrate Thanksgiving here in the U.S. for anyone that's not in the U.S. So yeah, that'll be a half day. I think the market is going to be open, but it's going to close at like 1 p.m. So no reason to trade. You know, volume's going to be really low. And then on Friday, it's also going to be an early close. So that's the thing. Most of the time, people are kind of like, they don't trade on Friday either, but we'll see. I think we are going to stream. My boy's handsome today. Hey, bro, come on. I'm handsome every day. I just don't get dressed up for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm a trader. I'm here to do what I got to do. What is the occasion for the jacket? Bro, it's just, it's cold out here in Brooklyn, man. Cold in New York City. But yeah, how are you guys doing? We got Satish, we got Dino, Adib, Shavam. How we doing, guys? Good to see all of you. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Mine was pretty chill. Didn't do much. You know, I'm just preparing for this baby coming. You know, I'm just super busy with all that good stuff. No trading. I didn't look at a single chart over the weekend, and that's how I like it. We took a payout on Friday. I can talk about that real quick. Let me bring this up a little bit. There we go. Let me just get this going on mobile. There we go. But yeah, I mean, market, nice little sell-off and an immediate rip back up. I think there'll be some good opportunity today. But real quick, I want to talk about this Tradeify payout. Well, actually, let's go on to Tradeify right here. I told you guys I was going to be requesting this when the market closed, right? And it hit. So payout history, five $2,000 payouts, equaling a total of another $10,000. You can see my last payout with Tradeify was literally on October 22nd. So about a month later, 4 weeks. November 21st, we took another $10,000 out from Tradeify. So super happy with that, man. Like, I've had an amazing year trading wise. I've had an amazing year. We hit 6 figures. Now we're just adding to profits. And honestly, like, I'm going to keep streaming. I'm going to keep trading, of course, but I am also putting less pressure on myself going into the end of the year. It's November. It's going to be just, it's the holidays coming up. We got Thanksgiving. I got Christmas. We got New Year's. You know, I'm ready to kind of like take the pressure off of myself, have fun with trading. I'm still going to be streaming every day, but like, it's time to, you know, release the pressure valve a little bit, relax, kind of just sit with how happy I am with this year. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's time to do that. And, you know, you got to make sure as traders, guys, that we're like taking care of ourselves mentally, emotionally. Trading can get really, really difficult, especially difficult emotionally and mentally. And you do need some time to like reset and take the pressure off yourself. So I encourage everyone to do that. Especially if it's like the holidays, man. No, there's no reason to be like blowing your funded account on Thanksgiving morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't trade on Thanksgiving morning. Stuff like that. Like that. Just remember what you're doing it for. Hang out with your family, be with your loved ones. And listen, if you're not in the place that you want to be with trading, I understand the grind. Okay. I was in it. I was trading on Thanksgiving morning, 3 years ago. I don't think that helped me, but I was doing it. I get the grind, but like, just try to always remember to, give yourself some credit. But yeah, I'm super happy with that. How are you guys doing? 10K is massive. I mean, 10K used to be a massive payout for me. Now it's like, not that it's normal. I'd say my average payout is anywhere from like 5 to 10, but like 10 is common now, which is, yeah, it's a big deal. Bro, you have to do a giveaway yourself for this happy occasion. Well, I definitely got giveaways to do for you guys today. I mean, we got all the usual sponsors, the usual suspects, Blue Guardian, Top 1 Futures, and Aqua Futures. You can see right there on the bottom of the screen. Code Match gets you really some of the best discounts. I mean, 60% Blue Guardian, 57.5% Top 1 Futures, and 60% Aqua Futures. Huge shout out to those guys. We'll be giving away 12 accounts. Okay, we're going to mix them with those firms. So that'll be awesome. We'll get some giveaways going. Smash the like button to get our giveaways started. Okay, I need to see where we're at right now. But you know how it goes, guys. I just want to get some likes. I need the validation. I don't know what else to tell you. I need validation on the stream. So when we have a certain amount of likes, that's when I do the giveaways. It's just how it goes. Smash that like button, chat. But yeah, we got giveaways to do. We got some trading to do. I'm excited, man. Excited to get the week going. I used to like hate weekends. I used to hate weekends. I just couldn't wait for the market to open. Now that's not really how I am. I enjoy the weekend. I look forward to it. I enjoy resting and unwinding from the market, but I do still get a little excited on Sunday night open. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm a trader. We get excited when the market's back open. I actually took a trade too on my new Apex accounts. So the two sets of accounts that I have right now, guys, you know that I like to copy trade, but I like to go back and forth, right? So I like to copy trade firm to firm. So I've been copy trading 5 50K accounts with Tradeify. That's been going great. We just took the payout from them. But also, we just started 5 50K accounts with Apex. If you guys were on stream with me in Forex Hike on Friday, we were just having fun. I was just trying to pass evals. I did end up getting 5 of them passed on Friday afternoon. So fresh set of 50K Apex accounts, 5 of them. And we made a little profit. So we started off the Asia session. I took a little short in the Asia session. That worked out nicely. And yeah, that's it. So this is how it went. I took an initial loss. So I took a loss here on this short. And then I don't remember exactly where I got back in. Honestly, I went right to bed after I got in. I just like set my stop loss and I got pretty lucky, man. I'm not going to lie. I think I shorted up here and I just put my stop above previous day's high. And I literally looked for like something like this. And that got me back to profit on the day. So yeah, I was in this short all night, but I was sleeping. So it was no big deal. Going for today's high. You know what, Neek? We got to take a look. Because I did a little bit of analysis in the overnight session so I could take those scalps, but I haven't done much else. So it looks like we filled the new week opening gap. That's why I wanted the shorts. Okay, so I was definitely early because I was shorting around here and it chopped around. But, I positioned myself nicely with a good stop loss of invalidation. And I said, we're probably going to fill the new week opening gap. And we did. So that has been fulfilled. We also have previous day's point of control below us, though. So we have an 80% setup in play. You guys remember the last few times we've had an 80% setup. I think we had it twice last week. It worked out freaking perfectly. So I don't want to ignore that. We might want to drop a little bit lower to the previous day's point of control today. I do think we could come for Friday's high first, though. I think that's very feasible. Braxton, we here for the markets. Yes, sir. But yeah, my short still worked out. So it was good. I mean, I always talk about that, right? As long as you have a good draw on liquidity, getting into your trade shouldn't be that difficult. As long as you can determine the correct draw on liquidity, you should be all right. So, we filled that new week opening gap. That was the draw on liquidity. I was right about that. So I profit from the trade as long as I give myself a proper invalidation stop loss. Hey, Mike P, what's up, bro? Good morning. Good to have you here. Long since the new week opening gap fill. Okay. If you are long biased, it's not a terrible place to get long after filling the gap. So nice. What's your target, Fabian? That's what I want to know. What are you looking to target? Hello, Zach. Adam K. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Heading out to my neck of the woods, to Brooklyn. Where are you headed, man? Doing a little visiting. I think it sounds like you're from New York. I don't know if we had this conversation, but Mike Pugliese, that's a New York Italian sauce monkey if I ever heard one. And we're allowed to call each other that because we're Italians. You go to the Bronx. Nice. Am I running a giveaway right now? Not at this very moment, but we're going to do one soon. Picking my kid up at Fordham. Classic. Nice, dude. I was looking for the new week opening gap to get fully filled, but I think we were going to previous week's high. I mean, the new week opening gap did kind of get filled like perfectly. It got filled like to the exact tick, so it's filled. That's what I'm seeing, at least. Waiting for NQ to pull back. It looks good to buy because of that SMT. There's an SMT, a bullish SMT. Waiting for NQ to pull back. It looks good to buy today because of that SMT in major lows last Friday. Let's take a look at this. I wasn't even aware that there was a bullish SMT. I know I saw a bearish SMT. Like there's a bearish SMT right now up at the highs right here. ES took out that swing high from Thursday while NQ is not. So there's that. Where's the bullish SMT? One, two, three. Lower low right there. I don't see a bullish SMT unless you're maybe this little one. I mean, not little. It helps give that move. Yeah, there's a bullish SMT right here for sure. But I would say that could have been what gave us this move. It doesn't need to hold into the next following day. Everyone loves the jacket, man. They all love the jacket. Maybe I'm a little too I don't get dressed up enough on stream. Now I feel like, I must look like a bum all the time when I'm on stream. Now I'm comfortable, man. That's why I became a trader. So I can wear whatever I want. Krabs Trades is long GC. Interesting. Mike is also long MNQ since 410. Nice entry. Beautiful. Yeah, I think you're good at least for this swing high right here. Like 560s. I think you're good for that for sure. Oh, check SMT on the daily time frame. Interesting. Okay, now you're speaking my language. I mean, if there's an SMT on the daily, I can get down with that. Where is it though? Made a lower low right there. Lower low. I'm not sure where the daily SMT is, my friend. Zach the GOAT. What is the bias for the AM session? I mean, honestly, I'm not going to lie, guys. If I had to pick, I would like to short this again. I feel like I don't want to ignore an 80% setup when the majority of them have been ripping to the targets in the New York session. So I just don't want to ignore that because it's there. Previous day's point control is way below us. We have not engaged it yet for the day. But if you see I have this like wick marked out, I do think we could come into this wick and then just like we have this huge 1 hour fair value gap. I think the market might want to come up, fill some of this gap, take this last bit of liquidity, and then maybe it can drop us. So like something like this I could see. Because also we kind of have like a bunch of stacked lows down here. Like I feel like I don't think this sell-off is over. I just don't know how much we want to grind up first. But the way these wicks have formed, I don't really see them as super bullish long term. They look like stacked lows to me. So yeah, I mean, I would like to short ES as well. Same exact idea. Like it has previous day's point of control way below us and has not been engaged. So I don't want to ignore the 80% setup. You know, every time I ignore the 80% setup, I get cooked. So I would like to short, but that doesn't mean I'm just going to go short right at the open because I do think we can rip a little higher first. And I think we know we have this overall hourly gap, but let's try and like narrow this down on the 15-minute. Maybe go somewhere in the midpoints. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, we should look at where the midnight open is because I have no idea where it is. Okay. So, you know, we could also just try to position ourselves above midnight open. If we're short biased, we could look for shorts above midnight and then try and trade this retracement down to fulfill the 80% setup. But we would need an entry and it's only 8:20 a.m. You know me, I don't take trades until 9:30. So we just need some more information. Zach, I passed the Blue Guardian account. How long does it take to get the funded account? Shouldn't be too long. Congratulations, by the way. Big congratulations. That's awesome, dude. Let's get a poll going. What are you guys thinking for today? Are we thinking bullish or bearish? I'm going to get a poll. Hold up. Okay, I just started a poll. Bullish or bearish? Let me know, chat. I'm going to put, okay, 72% bullish so far. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Chad, I always say this. If somebody does win a giveaway and y'all take a payout, I will interview you. I would love to do that. That would be sick. Need that Santa Claus rally to start. See, I feel like so many people have been talking about the Santa Claus rally this year that it's like maybe we finally do the opposite of that. I don't know. Let's do some higher time frame analysis, guys, and then we'll get some giveaways going. We'll make sure to give away an account soon. We got over like 55 people watching on just YouTube. Let's smash that like button. Let's see if we can hit like 45, 50-ish likes before we run our first giveaway. That would be pretty sick, chat. But yeah, while we wait for that, let's do some higher time frame analysis real quick. Let's clean this up. So, I mean, we've been selling off. And remember, like when I say we're bearish, it's like, look at the market the last, like since April. I mean, it just goes up. It's like vertical uptrend. This is like about time we got something like this. So it's nothing to be too concerned with. But we are pulling back significantly pulling back. And it's about time. So here's the thing. The weekly chart, we have retapped this weekly bullish fair value gap, which is quite interesting. If this weekly candle closes below 900s, 23,900s, I think we rip down to this wide open gap. Okay, this gap right here. I'm not even kidding. So seeing how this weekly candle closes on Friday is going to be very interesting for me. If we get a closure below 24,000, let's just say, I think we have a like really aggressive move down to filling this open weekly gap, which would be another 6.5% from where the market is currently. So until that happens, though, you could be seeing this as a simple sweep of higher time frame liquidity, tap into that weekly fair value gap for another leg up. That's valid. That's a valid way to look at it too. So now we zoom in. Let's go down to the daily, see if there's any confluence here. Not much confluence here. We have a daily fair value gap open right here, but this has been touched, right? So this market did engage this daily fair value gap twice, actually. Once right here and one more time by like a tick right here. So it's been mitigated. If this was a wide open gap, I'd be more bullish, thinking we're just going to rip right back up there. But it has been touched. So can it still be a draw on liquidity? I guess, yeah. But one thing I'm looking at, equal lows. We have relative equal lows right here. Okay. Yes, it was swept by like a tick, but I don't know. They look pretty juicy to me still. You got them here as well. Okay. Just all these stacked lows. Go down to the 4-hour. What do we have? You know what? I think this is a pretty easy line in the sand to have. Here, this is actually simple for me, chat. For higher time frame, like long-term bias, this is how simple it is for me. If we get a 4-hour closure above this gap, I think we rip back up to like 800s, 25,800s, maybe even 26,000. But if this gap holds as resistance, I think we're going to new lows again. That's simple. This is our line in the sand for the higher time frame. W explanation, let me know. Makes sense? How does that analysis for the higher time frame make sense to you guys? Anyone disagree? I love your way of explanation. Appreciate you. Yeah, that would be massive. But yeah, for now, let's see. Let's see what happens here. This gap is going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. By the way, guys, we got Luna coming on. Luna trades this morning. One of our regulars. Who here is hyped for Luna trades? I think the chat really likes Luna from what I've seen. He's a good dude. I like him. All right, we got 42 votes so far. Most of y'all are bullish. You know how I feel about this chat. I love you guys, but I can't. I love the chat, but history says fade the chat on a grand scale, generally speaking. Not individually. I would never fade you guys individually. I'm sure a lot of you are good traders, but history has shown us to fade chat. Chat is 71% bullish. Interesting. Punisher says Luna is the best. Yeah, shout out Luna. Darmesh entered long 24,405 and exited early. It's still a good trade. We're up at 550 right now. Very nice. W's for Darmesh, man. Good trade. Full margin short, fade the chat, dude. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll try and get some more Apex accounts passed. By the way, guys, I think this deal is still going on with Apex. Yep, still 80% off with code match, which is like, it's an amazing deal, but also it's the $40 activation fee that does it for me. Like I activated 5 new PA accounts on Friday, right after I passed them. I spent $200 to activate 5 accounts when usually an activation fee for one account costs like $150 for most firms, $199, $150. Activation fees are $40 right now. This is like the best promo I've ever seen with Apex. I like it way more than the 90%. Tarak was trading this weekend and doubled your crypto account. Sick, dude. Dude, my whole family is hitting me up trying to ask me what crypto to buy. I'm like, I don't even trade crypto anymore. Like, I don't know. Just buy Bitcoin. If you're going to hold it for the next 10 years, just buy Bitcoin, buy it, whatever. You know, they I don't know. I don't know what to tell them. They're asking me about cold wallets and storage. I'm like, guys, I trade futures and I trade on prop firms. Like, I don't know. I can't help you with this. Oh, I didn't even read this part, Tarak. So you doubled your crypto account this weekend, not from gambling. And you said, one thing came to my mind, your words, only base hits. I love that, bro. I love that. That's fire, dude. Seriously. Yep, base hits add up. That's the key. Why are you pushing Apex and prop firms? This is prop firm match, bro. We stream for prop firm match. So this is one of the best services of the site is you get all the best discounts on your favorite props. And the main thing is they only list the firms that actually pay people out. I trade with Apex, so I like that. Like I literally buy Apex accounts and I use the 80% off promo because why would you not want to? Base hit favorite word for Zach. Let's go. Yo, it really is, chat. How do you suggest to discipline yourself not getting addicted on the chart? Dude, it's a good question. I understand why you're asking, but like, it is addictive. Trading is addictive. All I can say is I was like that. I was addicted. I couldn't stop. I was blowing accounts every other day. Bro, this is not what you want to hear, but like for most people, this is just what I've learned and I've seen it happen with a lot of people. You are going to hit a breaking point where this addiction you're talking about, like the addictive feeling to get on the chart, is going to either be ruining your life and you're going to need to say, if I want to keep doing this, or if I want to like not have my life be ruined, I have 2 options. I quit or I just discipline myself. Like there's no like there's no tips and tricks on gaining discipline. The discipline comes from being in so much pain that like it's your only option is to get disciplined or to quit. And a lot of people quit. So I wish that was an easier answer, but that's the truth. That's the truth. I was at a point where trading was like not making my life better. It was actually making my life worse. To it, like I was finally at that point, and I had to have like a breaking point where I said, if I want to keep doing this because I love it, I need to stop blowing accounts every other day and resetting. I need to practice discipline. But there's not like a secret to it. One little thing I can say that can help you is don't look for home run trades, like what Tarak was saying. Lock in base hits. Look for one-to-ones. Look for those little easy, low-hanging fruit targets, and then shut it down once you have a winning day. That will help, okay? But that's not going to be the total fix. You need to just be a disciplined person on the charts. But those are little things that will help. Don't look for home runs. Stack base hits. Come back tomorrow. You'll have more green days in a row if you do that, which can, avoid tilt. Yeah, Fabian, I think the news strategy is probably the only way to pass those because it's really hard with that trailing drawdown. I think the news strategy is probably the best way to try to pass them, yeah. I just do the 50Ks. I haven't tried I haven't delved into the 300K accounts. What prop firm would you recommend that's most similar to Tradeify? At that point, if you're saying because you want an instant funded firm and you don't want to do Tradeify, I'd say next best up is Top One Futures for instant funded accounts. Zach, check Discord members analysis. Also, Marlon, Top One Futures also has a really good promo right now, 57.5% off code match. And I think they have some big announcements I heard through the grapevine coming. So keep an eye out for that. We can check the Discord for sure, Shivam. That's also how we're going to get our first giveaway going. It goes through our Discord. So we are going to get ready for that. All right. We're going to get ready to do our next giveaway, or our first giveaway of the day. So what we're going to do, just so you guys know, anyone that's new, to enter the giveaway, you do have to join our Discord because that's where you're going to place your entries. Okay. So the link is in the description of this video. I'll drop it here in the comments too. And this is on YouTube. So anyone watching on Instagram, come on over to the YouTube channel. Prop for a match is the most legit. Let's go. Yes, it is. Mike says, took me a year to break that addiction, the one I was talking about. Dude, you're lucky it only took a year, man. I was in this deep for 3 years before I saw really any success. I had a couple payouts, but it was not much going on. That's what I needed to hear about discipline. Well said, Zach W, mate. Hey, appreciate you, bro. For a beginner trader starting out with futures, OMS, I'd say 50K accounts are the way to go. They're the cheapest, especially if you do go with Apex, 80% off a 50K account. I think it's $30. I think those are the way to go because they have the best profit target to drawdown ratio. They're technically the easiest to pass, and they're the cheapest. So 50K account. That's my suggestion. Yeah, most of the time I'm going for one-to-one. Yeah, we also put out a new YouTube video, guys, on this. So I don't know if any of you checked it yet, but if you go to Prop Firm Match and go to videos, I'm going to drop this link in the chat. We just dropped this video. And I went over my win rate, my average R multiple, all of that stuff here in this video. You can see actually right here, total P&L 16K. This was for the last 10K payout I made. Average win, average loss. It's about 1-to-1. 73% win rate though, 3.25 profit factor. So yeah, the 1-to-ones, the power of compounding, exactly. Base hits is the start to build confidence. Yeah, so that's a big thing that I always talk about. Listen, I know how to take a high risk reward trade. I know how to capture 3-4R, and I still do it from time to time. But I'm telling you right now, as a newer trader, you will have an easier time just looking for the base hits because you're going to win more. And that's going to bring up your confidence, okay? And in this game, you need to stay confident. As soon as you start losing confidence, everything else gets screwed up. So that's another reason why I like base hits, especially for newer traders. What firm is best for beginners? Listen, all firms are like, it's tough. Like, passing challenges is tough. Trading is tough. I would say My Funded Futures is probably one of the most beginner-friendly firms. I would go with them. They don't have intraday trailing drawdown. They have end-of-day trailing, so you got that going for you. No activation fees or anything. They don't really run promos or discounts much, but they don't have activation fees either. So either My Funded Futures, but if you want to go like with a cheaper alternative, like a cheaper start in, I would say Apex or Topwood Futures. Asus blew 350K accounts because of overtrading today. I'm telling you, man, it's tough. It's tough. Don't worry, bro. You'll get it back. We'll get it going this week for you. Art of saying it's enough. Yep. Should I just fully depend on using DR-IDR strategy, or should I analyze and mix it with some other strategy? It gets messy and confusing that way. It's tough. Everyone is different. I can't give you the perfect answer, but what I can just tell you my experience. I use ICT and I use volume profile, and I mix these. I blend them into my own model, right? So I did it that way. I took a couple of things that I like from a couple different concepts, and I morphed it into something that works for me. That's what worked best for me. I'm not good at copying and pasting someone else's strategy. My edge comes from within me. So my opinion is you do need to do that. I understand it gets messy, but that's like, you just got to get like down in the dirt and get messy until it cleans itself up. My analysis was messy as hell for years, but I kept going, and then it cleans up as you keep going with it. And I'm glad I did it that way. I don't think you can cut and paste someone else's strategy, personally. The gurus will tell you they can. The gurus will say, I have a purely systematic trading strategy that gives you the exact steps to get funded and stay funded, right? They do that. Systematic, follow my rules, and you will be a six-figure funded trader. And like, the strategy sucks. You got to find your own edge, but you can learn concepts. I'm big on concepts, not strategy. I don't give out like perfect strategies. I teach concepts so that you can actually learn. "100% true, Zach. I did feel your words. You're right about what you said regarding pain. Even when I make a lot of profit, I can't get off the charts and end up in a loss at the end of the day." Yeah, see, that's addiction level territory. And listen, I was there. I get it. But so what you need to decide and you need to figure out is if you've felt enough pain. I'm telling you, a year and a half, 2 years ago, I felt enough pain. It was so painful that I felt enough pain that I stopped. And I figured it out. You guys like the video? Good. Yeah, that sounds about right, Kalista. Listen, when it comes to challenges, I just try to pass them quickly, but that's because I'm at a place where I don't want to spend weeks on a challenge. Challenges are different. I'm talking about funded trading, real trading. On a challenge, yeah, maybe it does take longer though. Maybe that's if you're at the place though that you can't pass a challenge easily, regularly, and you're not taking payouts, maybe you should spend that time on the challenge and try and pass it properly with a one-to-one. I'm still grinding for my first futures payout. I was a CFD guy before Zach converted me this month. Let's go. Let's go. Adam, if you're still here, let us know, what do you like better about futures? Why were you converted? Do you like it better or do you like both? Let us know. Hey, no spamming. Don't beg me for giveaways because I'll just sit here and not give any of them away. Don't beg. Adam, I'm guessing you're calling this guy a parrot? If so, I'm with you. On a 25K, max contract size is 1. No, max contract size is the amount of contracts you can trade. So you can't trade more than 1 mini contract. But you can trade either 1 mini or 10 micros because 1 micro is 1/10 of a mini. It's just position sizing. Yeah, no, it's not about, you don't have like a 1% risk. No, that's the contract size. It's like lots. Contracts are like lots. They're calculated a little bit differently though. Fly high to Mealy. So you cleared the account twice, but failed the funded stage. It's all good, bro. That's classic. Like that's just you figuring it out. Yeah, this might happen at some point. A challenge with consistency rule is good for beginners or not? Are you asking me? I think for beginners, sure, it's good. I don't like them because I'm trying to pass them as quick as possible. But again, there's two types of people who are trading with prop firms, right? There's people that make money consistently and they're using prop firms for more leverage and they're profitable traders. There's one other type of trader that is using prop firms. And this is who they're best for, is new traders, people who are not profitable yet, who can learn in a simulated environment for a smaller fee instead of having to go and fund their own personal account, $2,000, $5,000. If they're trading futures, they have margin requirements, like all of these things. It is safer for a newer trader who's learning to cut their teeth on prop firms, which is exactly what I did. So those are the two types of traders. So for a consistency rule, for me, I don't like them as much. But for somebody like that who is learning, I think they're good. I really do. All right, let's get ready to do this giveaway, chat. What firm do I trade with? Currently, I'm trading with Tradeify and Apex. And I'll probably get some top 1 futures accounts soon. We'll be praying for you, Fly High to Meal. You got this, bro. You got this. I just answered this, Kalisto. Let me explain one more time. You want to risk 1% on your 25K account? That's fine. On Euro USD, it's saying max contract is 1. So you cannot trade more than 1 mini contract or 10 micros. You got to learn how a mini contract is calculated and how a micro contract is calculated. The contract size is lots, but you have 2 different types. You have minis and you have micros. So you got to Google that. You got to Google difference between minis and micros. I mean, I could say it real quick. It's 1/10. So a micro is 1/10 of a mini contract. So you're trading a 25K account. First off, you should be trading micros. Your max contract size is 1, but that also accounts for 10 micros. So you can trade 1 mini or 10 micros. That's the only thing. You're allowed to risk whatever you want on the challenge, or you can risk whatever you want per trade. They're just giving you your contract size. And this really doesn't even matter because the system isn't going to let you trade more than that. So you don't even need to worry about it. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right, guys, let's get this giveaway going. How we doing? We need 2 more likes, chat. We got 70 people watching just on YouTube. 48 likes. What is that? I told you guys, I'm insecure. Smash the like button. It makes me feel better. Just give me 2 more likes and we'll run the giveaway, chat. I'm running out of ways to say it. I have not traded with Blue Guardian yet, but I will soon. They're a big sponsor of the firm, so shout out Blue Guardian. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, chat. I'm assuming we hit 50. Ooh, 58. Big shout out, everyone. All right, let's do it. We're going to give away 2 accounts. Quick couple things before we get it going, guys. So we have 3 sponsors: Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, and Aqua Futures. Shout out to all of them. I have 12 accounts to give away, 4 from each firm. This is how it works, though. I'm not going to be clarifying who won a Top One Futures account, who won an Aqua Futures account. I'm not clarifying any of that, okay? The support team is going to do all that. So here, when you win an account, you're just going to know that you won an account. And then you're going to work with support when you go to claim it, and they'll hook you up. Like, for example, let's say your country happens to be restricted for Top One Futures, but not for Blue Guardian. Then they're going to set you up with a Blue Guardian account. It's just easier for them to like figure it out. So you'll coordinate with support on that. Make sense? And this is how you're going to enter. So let's get it started, chat. So first off, like I said, all of our Discords get done in our Prop Firm Match TV Discord channel, right? So I'm going to pull this up. Link is in the description of the video to join. I do want to look at some of this analysis too. We'll do that next. But you're going to go here to stream chat once you get verified under PFM TV. And let's do it like this. Oh wait, no caps though. All right, I just wrote type match to enter the giveaway. Bam, go ahead, type match, and we'll get this going. Shout out to them, Prop Firm Match, yes sir. PFM support are so helpful. They changed my account since my country was restricted by TOF. There you go. Perfect example. That's why it's better for us to do it this way and not clarify which account people won on stream. It's like, I'm not a technical guy. I'm a trader. So I run the giveaway. The support team, they'll set all that up, hook you guys up. So we got a lot of entries coming in. Love this. There we go. They're coming in hot. Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing viewers drop when we're running the giveaway. I think that's a good sign. I think that means we're starting to get more viewers who are not just here for a damn giveaway. I think that's a good sign. I'll tell you right now, maybe this is the key to a profitable trader. I would flip through streams, and if I saw someone running a giveaway in the middle of the stream, not that there's anything wrong with it, but I would actually go to a different stream, not because I care about the giveaway or not, but just like, I just thought the odds I win are so low, like I don't really care. I'd rather watch someone trade. Just saying. All right, we still got some time, guys. I'll give you guys till 8:55. So you got 60 more seconds to get your entries in. So go ahead and get those entries in. I see they're slowing down a little bit, so that's good. Get those entries in on Discord. How we doing, chat? You guys got 15 more seconds. Zach, what's your ideal risk for a 100K funded account? I just passed my first one. First off, let's go. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Seriously, congrats. For a 100K account, I'm guessing you have a $3,000 drawdown. This is what I always say. The easiest way to do this is just risk 1/10 of your overall drawdown. So if you have $3,000 of a max loss limit, risk $300 per trade. If you do that, especially if you're looking for 1-to-1s or even 1-to-2s, the only way you fail is if you blow 10 trades in a row. You would have to lose 10 trades in a row to fail your account if you risk 1/10 of your overall drawdown. So $3,000 max loss limit, risk $300 per trade. That's what I would say. I think that's a good rule of thumb. How many accounts do I trade at a time? It depends. Usually like 5. I like to copy trade 5. That's what I've been doing most of this year. And that's how I'm able to average my payouts to be around $10,000, because if I'm copy trading 5 accounts, getting to a 10K payout is pretty feasible. Got it. Thanks, Zach. Yeah, good question, bro. I think that makes sense, right? Does that help you? I think that's like the 1/10 rule is a really good way to go. Who's the winner? We haven't decided yet. I got to get in the Discord. We're going to spin the wheel, chat. So hold up. Let me get the Discord back up. Okay, we got a lot of entries. I'm trying to let that Benny enter. Okay, cool. There we go. We got all the entries. Just let me get this list populated now. Market just in this range, right? This big old range. Okay, I'm just getting this list going, guys. Luna will be on with us in about 20 minutes. All right, here we go. All right, chat, I just got everyone's names, right? So let's do this. I'm going to put all your names in here. But before I spin, I'm going to take a quick break. All right. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. As soon as we get back, we will spin the wheel twice. We'll give away 2 accounts to start off the stream. We're just going to take a real quick 2 to 3 minute break. Okay. So be right back and see you guys in a few moments. We back. We back, chat. How we doing? Who's ready? Who's ready for this giveaway? We ready? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So we'll give away the first accounts. Let's do it on 3. 1, 2. Uncle Manda. Uncle Manda, shout out. Uncle Manda, you are the first winner of today's giveaway. We still have 11 accounts to give away. Just in case you don't know how to claim, if you're new here, this is what you're going to do, my friend. You're going to go over to PFM Support on X. Okay, PFM Support on X. I'll drop this link in the chat for you so you can follow and DM them. And you're just going to DM them to claim your account. They'll get you hooked up. They'll set you up. But yeah, congrats. Big shout out. Braxton, if your Discord only has chat room option, you need to get verified. So go to the verification channel and the rest will open up once you verify. Yeah, big shout out though. Let's do another one. Let's get another one going. Yeah, you still got 11 more. We still got 11 more accounts to give away. No one's doing it like Prop for a Match TV in terms of giveaways, bro. I'm telling you. All right, let's run it. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. 4XV. 4XV. Big shout out. Big shout out. XV is the winner. Just like everyone else, go over to PFM Support on X. I'll drop the link in the chat for you one more time. And just send them over a DM. They'll get you hooked up. They won't get back to you until the end of the stream, just FYI. But yeah, they'll get you hooked up. No funded next giveaways at the moment. We got Blue Guardian, Top 1 Futures, Alpha Futures. Big shout out though, guys. All right, it's 9:06. Luna is going to be coming on pretty soon. Duck race. Don't spam duck race. Do not spam. Do not spam. Asking for a duck race, bro. I'll kick you right now. Big signal bots. Duck race, duck race, duck race, duck race, duck race. Duck race, please duck race. All right, we'll do one duck race. We'll do it because Rockstar did stop spamming the chat. So I will do the duck race. We'll do one more. Let me copy this list again. Nah, yeah, the duck race is funny. I totally get it. Duck race is funny. All right, let's do it. When you have 12 accounts to give away in a day, I could easily just do a three account giveaway real quick. Let's get these names in here. All right. You know what? Oh God, no, yeah, now I'm gonna make spamming work. Spamming does not work. That was a one-time thing. Nah, but you're right. The man got what he asked for. Fair game. GG. All right, you guys ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 1, 2. See who it's gonna be, chat. You got 40 seconds, so you got some time. You got a lot of ducks, though. Whoever's in the front, if you guys are new to the duck race, I'm sorry for whoever's in the front. Y'all never win. If you're in the front at the beginning, you're cooked. You want to be in the back right now. Like, you want to be one of these guys all the way in the back, like over here. Oh, okay. We got a Mia FX. Come on. I told you. Arian Mousy. Arian Mousy. Yeah, they won last week, didn't they? Yeah, Arian, I think you won last week, so I don't think you can win. I don't think you can win today. Well, no, it's once a week. What am I saying? See, they can win a top 1 futures account once a week. So technically, they're okay. Yeah, you're okay. We'll let support deal with that. And that duck does have a good hairstyle. Facts. Big facts. All right, let's chill. We'll do more giveaways real soon. We'll get more going, so no worries. We'll do another one right before Luna comes on, okay? So stay tuned. Like, Luna's gonna come on in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna want to make a coffee, so what I'll do is we'll get one more giveaway going right before Luna comes on. So just a few minutes. Just give us 10 minutes. But yeah, congrats to the winners so far. I still got 9 accounts to give away for the day. Yeah, we'll do a new list, Sakuna. We can do a new list. I'll give you guys another shot. All right. Where we at? We should start getting ready to look for trades. So as far as the analysis goes, guys, I'm still kind of feeling the same way. Like, I just think, here's the thing. We have an 80% setup in play. Previous day's point of control is below us, 24,177. We are still in a higher time frame downtrend now. By higher time frame, I'm talking about hourly and 4-hour. Okay, we've been selling off. So we have a drawn liquidity below us, the 80% setup, which is one of the ones that I don't want to fade ever. We're in a higher time frame downtrend. Now, do I think we go up a little bit first? Yeah, we talked about this, right? I think we're going to come up and engage this hourly gap. So that hourly gap starts off right here. It does feel like the market's going to push up into that hourly fair value gap and fill some of this imbalance. But once that happens, could we possibly get a short trade? Yes. But we need to have a signal, right? We would need entry confirmation. So something like this, I can totally see happening. Also, where's midnight? We're above midnight as well. So if we can try to position ourselves short above the midnight open to play for the 80% setup, I think it's valid. Something like this, maybe. 9:30 open comes, we rip up, dig a little bit deeper into that hourly gap, and then we get something like this. Right, where you get an inversion here, a sweep, maybe we get some bearish SMT divergence. You know what I'm saying? And then we can target midnight, we can target previous day's value area high, we can target previous day's point of control for the 80% setup. I like something like that. Seems legit. Seems legit. What is your profit target for today's ARB if you find the perfect setup? That's a good question. That's a pretty good question. So here's the thing. Where I'm at right now, we just started these Apex accounts. They're brand new. We made 300 on the accounts. I will tell you guys. So, all right, I have two ways of trading funded accounts, right? I either trade very conservatively if I'm copy trading a bunch of accounts and I just want to get to that first payout. So like, for example, on the Tradeify accounts, when we took the 10K payout from on Friday, I traded very small size. And if I made a couple $100, I was done. And that works to get payouts quickly. But with Apex, with Apex, it's a little different. I don't have necessarily a profit target. And I think with Apex, I want to have a big balance in there. So I think I'm going to be a little more aggressive and try and look. If I see a trade that I can make $1,000 on times 5 accounts, I'm going to go for it. Whereas with my Tradeify accounts, I don't do that. Because with my Tradeify accounts, I need to make profit targets and then I can just take a 10K payout. So different methods for different accounts. So with Apex, I'm down to keep trading these. I'm down to keep trading these for sure. We can also trade the Tradeify accounts, but I'm going to be trading like 2 micros on there because I only have $1,000 of drawdown after my 10K payout. I'm in a safe until the opening. Do you mean you're in a short? Just took a long on NQ. Hope it reaches the previous days. I'm guessing you mean previous days high. I think it could hit that. I think it's likely to hit that, Adam. To get your previous day's point of control, you need to use the volume profile. Okay, I have videos on this on my YouTube channel, actually. I'll link that here for you guys. I have a ton of videos on volume profile on my YouTube channel. But to get it, all you got to do, go to SVP, Session Volume Profile Indicator on TradingView, and that'll pull up your profiles. And if you have no idea how to read this, watch my videos. I talk about how to read it. But your previous day's point of control is right here. It's that red line. The value area high of the previous day is right here, 24,278.50. Write these levels down, guys. If you need them, write the levels down. Previous day's point of control, 24,177. Previous day's value area high, 24,279. And then you got previous day's low, previous day's high. From now on, the duck race, please don't say anyone's name. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You're getting superstitious, Adeem? All right. I got you, bro. I look like Roman Roy. Dude, I get some of the weirdest look-alike things from you guys. I got Jonah Hill once. I understand that I have a little bit of like that Jewishness look. I'm Italian. I'm not Jewish, but I get that I have a little bit of that Jewish look. So I understand that. But y'all, I'm not Jonah Hill, bro. It's crazy. Roman Roy? I don't see Roman Roy. I kind of can understand the Jonah Hill thing, at least in the face, because we both got that like Jewishness looking thing, even though I'm not Jewish. I don't understand Roman Roy. That's like a wasp. That's like ultra white, like, top tier American white rich guy stuff. I don't see it. Go short after the equal lows get swept, equal high. Take a look. Chat room, Zach. How was my analysis? Oh yeah, let's take a look at the prop firm match chat room. I'm down. Yeah, let's take a look. That's a good idea. Let's take a look at the analysis. Hold on. Also, guys, let me get ready to invite Luna onto the stream, because Luna's going to be here any minute. I got to make sure that they can get in, though. Just give me a sec, guys. Here we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's good to go. We'll see Luna soon, I'm sure. But yeah, that's how you get volume profile. Hopefully that answered your question. Yeah, you can pass top 1 futures accounts in 1 day. They have 1 day pass. That's one of the things I like about their challenges. SP King. Straight up. I really like that about their challenges. All right, chat. You want to run one more giveaway real quick before Luna gets on? Because I want to make a coffee real quick. I need my caffeine. Let's do it. Let's do one more giveaway. I'm gonna give you guys a code word to enter on Discord, and then we'll also look at the analysis, because I do want to look at your guys' analysis, but we'll do that right after. Let me get the Discord going. And we'll do a duck race. We'll do duck race, chat. I'm cool with that. I have not given a code word yet, though, so don't start typing in there. I'll tell you guys what to type in a sec. Yeah, no typing match right now, guys. You're going to mess up your slow mode, because it goes on slow mode where you can only enter once. So you want to wait, trust me, or else you're not going to get an entry. Okay. In honor of our guest, Luna. Underneath, type Luna to enter. There you go. I see them entries coming in. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, get those entries in, guys, and we'll await Luna to come on, and I will be right back. So we'll be back in like 3 minutes. Hopefully Luna will be here, and we'll get into some trading, and we'll do our giveaway. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back, chat, with more Prop Firm Match TV. Yo,
Let's go.
let's go. What's going on, man?
Chilling. How are you?
Very good, very good. Good morning, bro. Happy Monday. Lunik, if you could also just get your chart up on the mobile screen too.
Oh yeah. I got you.
Thanks, brother. How's it going though, bro? How's your weekend? How's training been?
Great weekend. Very busy weekend. I worked straight through it, so I didn't get much rest, but jumping right back in it. So I kind of feel like I didn't really get my reset that I normally like to get. Like what we talked about last time. How about you?
That's understandable. I definitely took the reset, bro. I'm at the point like I barely look at a chart over the weekend. I try to just detach as much as possible. So yeah, just been resting and getting a lot of stuff ready. Like I have a baby coming in December, so like every weekend day is just about like setting things up in our apartment and getting stuff ready. But it was good. It was good.
That's awesome. You have a baby coming. How much longer about are you looking at there?
December 20th, man.
Wow,
so,
congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, she's full term. So I mean, I really hope it'd be so funny, dude, if it happened like if my partner goes into labor on stream.
That's funny to you? Oh my god.
I think it would be such a hilarious memory, bro. It'd be like it's all on record. I'd have to be like, all right, guys, I gotta go. Peace. Drop the laptop.
Right after winning a amazing trade. Or like you leave the trade on, leave the stream on, you go hit the full TP.
That would be so perfect. We'll see though. We'll see. But
Yes,
yeah,
the market is open.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, we do have a giveaway going, guys. I'll let Luda, maybe you tell us where you're at on the charts right now, what you're thinking. I'll set up the giveaway so we can do that. But yeah, do your thing, Luda.
Okay, where I'm at on the charts. Okay, so I have already mapped out some trade ideas. And so we're actually, it's like, I have some pretty much like trades that would only take in evals right now. We didn't really hit the full levels, but we're really close to them now. So I was actually in a gold short right when I was switching over to the stream. And I mishandled like 3 trades today. So I had a few trades I took just in evals and I had like sloppy execution, like got in a little late and a couple things like that. And then I actually finally took I took 2 trades in my funded accounts, and one that I kind of took for a quick small loss. And then the second one should have been a much bigger win. I just kind of didn't manage it well. So I almost made back all that. So I'm kind of sitting at break even about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad to be
Down a
starting
little
off
bit.
break even.
Yeah, I had I didn't check in on your stream before, but yeah, also I had last week I had a bunch of mistakes. Like not like I oversized a little bit and enough where it's like I looked into it a little bit, or I thought about it over the weekend, and I think it was my psychology. Like I think I was a little bit tilted or being kind of greedy to try to like hold for a certain number or something a little bit. And also sizing up a little bit last week. So I realized that, and so I put myself on timeout, and I'm only allowed to trade 2 platforms at a time right now, 2 copy trade groups instead of all of them like I was doing before.
I like that. I think that makes perfect sense, man. Why do you think you had like a profit target idea, or like you were looking for more? Is it you're close to a payout? Is that the idea?
Yep. And it was more less the profit target thing, I think, but that might have had to do with it a little bit. But definitely what I noticed from looking at my trade journal was that I was oversized a little bit, kind of consistently, you know, and that only matters when like I'm actually more likely to close in that mindset. I'll close my trades quicker, so I won't actually take advantage of it to the upside, but then I'll take that full loss. Yeah. And so if I'm oversized, I'll take my win, but it's like a normal win. But when I take my loss, it's like an oversized loss because I'll take my win quicker because of that same psychology.
Classic, man. Yeah, it's a big issue, and especially like, what do you usually go for? Are you like a 1-to-1 guy, 1-to-2? What's your?
I go for my TPs. So depending what the chart's giving me, like if we have a range, I'm looking to fill that range, kind of the closest range. Like on this gold trade, I took some. I was looking to fill this first wick. So just kind of like looking for my first place of resistance if it's a scalp, and then looking for a bigger target if I have a runner on. So like I was kind of looking to fill this whole candle here on the way down for my full TP, and then taking one off kind of at these wicks here for a scalp. Like, yeah, so I just look at the chart really and target based on the chart right now, but I've changed that over the time.
That makes perfect sense, man. Let me see where we're at. Chat, what do you guys think? I did make a poll in the chat that said bullish or bearish on the day. If you had to pick, what do you think, Luna? I think the chat was mostly
funny how I rarely do that, but I do look at the we're talking about NQ here most likely. So if I zoom out in my daily chart, I already did my top-down analysis, but it was kind of like I'm bearish, but we had some target taps, and we don't have a top wick yet on the daily candle. So at the moment, I could see us wicking up, but overall, we're in a downtrend. So like it just depends on which time frame. You know, if you're just talking about the day, the first part of the day, I like this move up to make a top wick, but then I'm looking at this down trend, right? And that's a daily,
yeah, I like
here's a
that.
4 hour. But so we have targets within this that are to the upside. So it's like I don't want it to affect me because I said I'm bullish or bearish. My trades in the day, I could get a short right after a long. And so I really don't even think about it that way.
Yeah, no, I get it for sure. It's like, it's just a fun poll in the chat. Like chat right now, 133 votes, and chat is 77% bullish. So, you know,
yeah,
part of me goes, huh?
How long have you had it up for? An hour? So I like that. Yeah, I like that for that time frame. I do like the longs here, and we're looking at NQ right now on my chart. This is a 4-hour chart, and this candle here, like to me, I look at that kind of as a range, and I have a zone right here, this purple box. So I do like this from here to here. We're making a previous day high breakout too, so actually I could take a long here. If this stays above, I could look for a long here. If this kind of establishes something here, I'll be looking for a long somewhere around there.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's ripping right now. From what I'm seeing is like we have a clear imbalance above. It could go higher. What I've been talking about, because I use volume profile, we do technically have an 80% setup in play, which is, if you're unaware, Luna, like one of my favorite things to help us with a directional bias. And it's very simply that the market engages the previous day's point of control at some point in the trading day, about 80% of the time. So on these days where we open up above or below it, and we haven't touched it yet in the overnight session, I love to look for trades to that previous day's point of control to act as like a magnet for price. And we opened up above it it's right now on NQ, it's at 24,177, 180s. And on ES, it's at, it's also below at 6,580. So,
Okay,
I
yeah.
mean, it's a ways away, but at the end of the day, higher time frame, we're still a little bearish. By higher time frame, I just mean like hourly time frame, 4
Yeah.
hour. So I think it's definitely like when you're in line with the hourly and 4 hour trend and you have that 80% setup, I'm definitely aware of it and I don't want to fade it. But that doesn't mean I just can't get long right where we are here either. So I'm kind of hands off right now. I'm just watching. That's kind of my take.
I like that. See how I have this zone here? It's kind of faint, but so that's a high time frame zone. So it's kind of matching with that previous day high, but I still would want to see us establish price well here. Hold like the bulls holding. But look what I have. Just what you said. Look at where my targets are down here. All of it is pointing towards this previous day point of control. If I take the longs from down here or the shorts from up here, but that's because I trade those previous day levels. And it's really the core of my strategy, if I had to sum it up, is really just previous day value area high, previous day value area low, targeting towards that previous day point of control, and looking for my setups in those areas, you know, looking for my entry parameters.
Dude, okay, cool. So yeah, we definitely can see that. Here, I'm gonna run to my screen real quick. I want to show you guys. I kind of feel, I don't know. I would want to wait, but I see like a setup could be presenting. Let me get this up.
So I'm curious with the giveaways and it's Black Friday. Do we have any like crazy? Is there like? Are there crazy Black Friday sales going on that Prop Firm Match is highlighting?
So there should be soon. I feel like all of the firms are probably going to be announcing them today. I haven't heard of many yet. Like Apex is still running their 80% off deal. You know they're going to go to 90 for Black Friday. Like, so I'm waiting for that. I haven't seen any big announcements yet, but I'm sure it's going to happen. And yeah, of course, guys, Prop Firm Match. You can check all of that stuff in real time. They'll be updated very quickly. Do you want to feel like you do you feel like you want to load up on any accounts, Luna? Are you looking to
I mean, I want to, but right now I still am sitting at around like, I don't even know, 20 something funded accounts. And I'm telling myself, okay, like I'm trying to kind of hit maybe about like a 5-figure payout goal just mentally to then just feel like ready to load up whole sets and not think about it. As of right now, I have so many accounts that I'm like, just focus on these accounts. Don't worry about rushing or anything like that, but I do like to take advantage of it because at the same time I'm not like blowing through accounts, so I'm trading very disciplined. So it's like, okay, might as well top off a few of my platforms and make sure I have my full set.
It's fair.
So yeah, I'll probably buy some. I am currently trying to get to 20 Apex accounts and I have 12, so I need to get 8 more passed. And today it's also that $40 activation fee. So
that's why I'm finally trading with Apex, because that $40 activation fee is insane. Like
it makes it the best deal.
I think it's the best deal in all of prop land. I really do.
Momentarily, because they run these discounts and then another firm's gonna run a different discount. So of course it's like changes quick. But I did the math and like my win rate is generally around, like if I'm kind of lax with it and YOLOing, about like it might take me 3 accounts to pass one on Apex. What it's been a trend that way over the long run. Sometimes I'm better, sometimes I'm worse. So that's you know, that's cheap. That's like that's for 50K. I think it's $38 right now with 80% off. And then $40 activation fee. So it's not bad. To get to fund it for under $200.
I got 5 of them funded on Friday, so I took my first few trades on them. I think I need to take this short, guys.
He's doing it. I got a 2-bar reversal right here at my high time frame zone. So good luck. Good luck.
All right. I think we can have our midnight retracements. We inverted this 1-minute gap. We'll see if I can get a pullback on this limit order. We did. Might be too aggressive right now.
I didn't really finish journaling my last trade. It was right as I was transitioning off and I was running a giveaway. So it's like one of these moments of streaming and trading at the same time where I'm like, okay, it's all good. Like I'm just now I'm just kind of scratched. So I could have made more money on that last trade, but it's like better to just move forward and not think about it really. Like, yeah, I'm down like $30 on a couple accounts and 60 on, it's like barely anything. So I've actually two of them ended up green. So
I think my trade is too early. I think it feels a little too early. I'm also playing. I made 300. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this one. I don't like this yet.
I like that you cut your trades quick when they don't do what you want them to do.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that. Yeah. At the end of the day, we have this 5-minute gap. It was super bullish. We retapped into it. It looks like we're going higher. No reason to go for the full stop just yet. And if anything, if I wanted to get short, I should have waited for this retest up here. Do you use Take Profit Trader, Luna?
Yeah, I haven't lately. I had never got past the buffer, I guess. Okay, yeah, I've gotten funded multiple times with them, but I just blew those accounts and I ended up not. Right now I don't have any, but they're one of the ones. If I hit my like payout goal for the next like month, then I'll probably just try to stack 5 of those on top of what I have. What about you? You getting daily payouts over there?
No, I've never even bought a Take Profit Trader challenge yet. I should. It's just like I'm just focused on other firms, I guess. I took a 10K payout on Tradeify last Friday, like literally on Friday. So I do want to load up on some new accounts, but I'm really thinking about just getting fully focused on Apex and try to get 20 accounts. I feel like that's like prop firm final boss, like 20 Apex accounts, $40,000 payout in one shot. I feel like that's my next
dude, same
logical step. You know what I mean?
For real. I want a hit. So I was chatting with some of my mods and it's like I really like seeing the possibility, like feeling good about my trading right now and having consistency. Like I can start to think about those goals a little more like logically, like I have the data to back it up. So it's like, okay, if my next payout, I'm copy trading this amount or that amount. And so I'm starting to do that kind of trader math. And with the you know, you hit that one payout of $2,000 at times 20 accounts, that's $40,000. And in most situations that would affect my trading in a bad way to be like approaching it with that idea. But right now I have like full consistency and my win rate's very consistent, everything. So I'm like, okay, that's very doable. And so I'm kind of trying to build myself up to being comfortable putting on that much size and seeing that P&L. And I feel like I'm kind of there right now. And I'm just going to try to be patient though to hit my payout goals and before I spend the money.
Sure. Exactly.
Because I want to know that I could blow those accounts if it just so happens that week was hard. We have December coming up and Thanksgiving, and maybe, you know, I happen to hit that probability of losing 4 days in a row or whatever, and I blow those accounts. I want to know that I can just top them off again and buy them. Otherwise, I'm oversized. So for now, I'm trying to wait.
By the way, guys, I took that little retest short, so back up now. I wasn't able to, like, I didn't want to cut off Luna, but yeah, I probably should have kept it there. But I just, as soon as I went into drawdown immediately. Usually I don't like that, but I cut it. But we ended up holding this 1 minute inversion, right? So moral of the story, if I just kept my stop above the high and just chilled for a second, that's one thing about streaming, bro. Like if I'm not streaming, I probably, even with that worse entry, I probably just hold it and wait for the inversion. But sometimes when you're streaming, you know, people are watching, you're like, I don't want to take a full loss right now, right in front of everyone watching, which is silly. I've been streaming for 2 years. Literally since we've started Prop Firm Match TV, I've already taken 20K in payouts from all the friends live here.
Well, how long is that?
This is week 5.
No way, bro.
Yeah, we've taken 20K in payouts already, all verified. And I swear, like 80% of my trades are on stream, but I still get anxious. Like if a trade goes right into drawdown, I'm like, should I cut it? I'm on stream right now. So yeah, always learning. But yeah, so I got back in. I'm not afraid to get back in. And we made that back.
I think that's a good, there's something there that that's hard to like when you're dealing with tilt and a lot of the things that new traders are dealing with right away of like, okay, navigating the emotions that come up of the FOMO, wanting to jump back in, and still being able to like know when to get back in, like and so the more defined we are, when you know your setup, your setup. If it's there, it's there. It doesn't change because it just set up, unless you have particular rules around that. But so I think it's good to be able to do that. But it's one of those things where it's like safer to, like, if someone's brand new, it's safer to say like, don't get back in, because they're more likely to be affected by their emotions. But yeah, I'll get right back in on the next candle, even if it starts to go if it sets up again.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm watching this. We're bouncing right in my high time frame zone here that I had drawn out, that support resistance.
Let me get your screen back up now.
I could look for a breakout of that still, pretty much. Like, it's actually exactly what I had set up here. So we're chopping in that zone. I'm looking for it to continue up or to break back down in the previous day range and go down. I did get a little wicked out earlier before it went in my way on one of my eval trades this morning. So I'm actually maybe more inclined to trade ES now that I think about it.
Okay, so you'll switch. You'll go back and forth NQ or ES depending on the price action and what you're looking at.
Yep, I'll trade anything, but generally, like, I'll even trade NFTs. But I'm looking for
crypto guy, right? You came from crypto.
That's a joke, but not a joke. But I'll trade anything, but really I'm focused on ES, NQ, and gold now. I've started on NQ and I was like, I'm never going to trade any, like right now, I'm just going to stay focused on this. I did that for like more than a year. And then I started trading ES, and actually I backtested the beginning part of this year, the first 6 months. And I actually performed better in backtesting on ES using my exact same strategies. So I actually switched to ES for a little bit, and now I'm doing both.
Dude, there's something about, like, I don't know what it is. I started on NQ, so I've had my time with ES where I switch back to ES and I go, oh, I like this better. It's more stable. Maybe it's because I started on NQ. I'm just addicted to the way NQ moves, bro. Like,
you know what? I found that it was like the same.
You feel it's the same? That's good.
Like, I found that like when it actually comes to the way I took the trades, most of the time it works. It's like about the same, and sometimes it's not. So if you require that really fast momentum, then like NQ is probably going to be the better option. Like for me, I found that I'm less likely to get stopped out of a good trade on ES. Like there was a couple times I took the same initial balance, or it's a failed auction on the initial balance, and my other friend was literally taking the same trade but in NQ, and I was taking it on ES. He got stopped out and I stayed in it. So with my strategy and where I put my stops, I feel like ES is kind of like the safer bet. And I didn't trade the ES for a long time. But
always tell people, from what I've seen, is it's like, if you're more of a 1 minute base hit, like scalper type of trader, I think NQ is a little more ideal because you can catch those 25, 30 point moves very quickly. If you're more focused on like the 5 minute structure, you want a safe stop loss, and you're looking for a bigger expansive move, like higher time frame idea, still day trading. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. I think ES is a little more stable.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's well said. And in that same way, like you're taking advantage of those moves with NQ on that smaller time frame, while when you're zooming out a little bit, those could be wicking you out, especially when you use a stop like I do systematically.
Exactly.
So that's one of those things where it's really good to kind of like know why you're doing what you're doing and doing it your way. Like even if someone else is trading different that you respect or something like that, like it's like why are you putting your stop loss where you're putting it? And does it make sense?
So what are you seeing here, Luna? We're dropping. Kind of wish I held my short. I set a limit order. I don't think it's going to get filled though. I think I might miss this move. Yeah,
I could have. I mean, if when it comes to my allowed trades, I could have taken a 2-bar reversal right here at previous day high. It's one of my bread and butter setups. We get these rejections from the previous day high and low all the time, and I could have shorted that, but because we had this resistance pretty close here, I just didn't even think about it.
The good thing is, I think if my idea overall is going to be right, I think there's a lot of room to the downside. For till that previous day's point of control, for example.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking at on ES here, it's kind of made more of this move down. So I'm looking at this potentially setting up for a buy down here at previous day value area. high, and
Okay.
that kind of turning into a resistance, but that's not my favorite move. Like if I took that, it's pretty much I might as well take it from that value area low. So it's just using the current profile. So then I'd be targeting the point of control, which is back at the top of this range right here.
Mhm.
So that'd be being aggressive though. So I'm not really on a Monday, Thanksgiving, I'm not really looking to be aggressive right now. And my accounts are mostly right around break even. Like I'm minus 30 on 4 PAs and then minus like 3 on the other 6. So,
Okay.
and I'm up 70 on one and I'm up 90 on 2 other funded accounts. So I'm kind of like feeling like really waiting for those ideal locations right now.
Yeah. See, I was talking about that on stream before you got on. I was saying like, I just had a really good trading year. So I've been thinking about actually winding down a little bit, being less aggressive, and just like more enjoying. I'm going to cut this one. I did try another short, guys. Maybe I shouldn't have cut it. Well, overthinking again. I'll let you guys know if I get into a trade. But I've been thinking like, I had such a good year. Maybe it's time to just unwind and like get ready for the new year, because we have Thanksgiving on Thursday. Then you got Christmas, then you got the holidays. And usually the market during the holidays is a little bit more quiet. Like, what do you think about that? Are you going to be going full force into 2026, or are you also going to take a little break? And by break, I mean I stream daily. I'll be trading, but like,
yeah, it's really about the market conditions. To me, it's not even like a break. It's like what the way I'm taking what you're saying. It's like natural. It's going with the season of trading, so it's natural. Like right now, Thanksgiving week. Today's not Thanksgiving, by the way. Whoever asked in the chat, that's on Thursday. But there's just global there's like, the US market is what we're trading here, so there's definitely an effect. People are going out more, closing down their offices. There's definitely an economic effect. But when it comes to my trades and my setups, I just trade the trade. Like I did a 26-hour stream and I traded my funded accounts through the entire stream, because if I got a good setup, I just took it, even though I was exhausted and tired. I was kind of surprised. I'm like, man, I might regret this. I want to trade funded accounts all night, and it worked out fine. So
dude,
at the
that's
end,
crazy.
take a good trade or not? Would you take that trade again another day? And if you didn't, what made you cause that mistake and cut that out? Was it because I was streaming all night, or was it because I was not paying attention or whatever? So really, I'll trade throughout the whole year, but I do agree with you on being careful in the sizing. And like the fact is that you could like say you're taking some like, you're going slower and not going to take as many trades and size down and end the year like strong and disciplined because you already had a good year, and still make more because you did that. You could go hard and lose more money. At the end, it doesn't really matter.
Well, that's so well said. And that's actually more my point, is like, if I try to keep going hard and I put this idea in my head, like, okay, I'm going to close out the year, like killing it at this level. Chances are I might mess that up, and then I just lose gains that I already made for the year. So I'm like, let me just be chill, lock in these gains for the year, and come back ready to go 2026.
And as a mentality though, I want to go hard to end the year. I don't want to wait till next year to figure out my life. I want to figure out everything now and start next year really strong. So if you already have a good foundation and you're already in a really good position like you are right now, and I'm feeling like I'm just now getting there too, where it's like it makes sense to like stay in control, end the year level-headed, but going strong with discipline, going strong with what's important in our life. And not to get off track from trading, but whatever that is, spending time with your family, focusing on your wife and stuff like that. So I do think it is the time to go strong, but sometimes strong means different things, right?
Perfectly. Yeah, well said, man. Very well said.
And we're holding above this previous day high, but we're pushing back down on it. So it's like,
what are you thinking?
I could look for the long, like I was gonna say legally by the law of my trading plan, I'm allowed to go long here, but I'm gonna be patient. I want to see this I want to see this create some sort of clean setup for me. So using my setups. So I might go long here. If we break back down, I might go short. So this is kind of an area where I'm going to start paying attention. This previous day high. One of my key levels, one of my best setups, best win rate, everything. Previous day high.
So you like taking like bounce or rejection plays in general off of the previous day's high?
Yep, that's one of my core setups, and I'm pretty much looking at that as a key level and then combining my entry setups. So I have a few different entry setups. Like I was talking about the 2-bar reversal. It's like if we moved quickly towards that previous day high from below, and then we set up like a big wick back below it, and then we had a smaller candle below it, that would be where I take like a 2-bar reversal. Otherwise, I'm looking for structure like it's forming now, and I'm looking for the RSI divergence. But yeah, so pretty much I'm looking for either a continuation or a reversal from my key level. So in this situation, we broke through it, and that's why on my chart it turned teal. That's a breaker bar. So we broke through my key level, showing that we're okay. We bulls, people are happy to buy above it as of now, and we're holding, so I'm allowed to buy.
Okay, I love it. So now you just need an entry signal.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Which is systematic. So that's what keeps me slow. Okay, I got my buy. Do I just jump in? No, I wait for my entry, and I feel like those little edges stacking together is what has allowed me to grow, making those small improvements and figuring out how to improve my edge. Okay, wait for a key level. That seems pretty easy. Wait for my entry setup. Okay, so now I have a key level and an entry setup.
Yep, exactly.
Easy peasy.
Stack confluence.
Yep, exactly. And there's still a bunch of discretion in between everything, like especially when it comes to reasons not to take a trade. Just because we're at a key level, there could be very many reasons not to take a trade. Maybe it's like a few minutes from a newsprint, or endless things, choppy price action. I want to look at ES too here.
It's a little bit choppy, right?
Yep, ES had that clean 2-bar reversal trade that I talked about, where we pushed hard into previous day high, and then we rejected it and closed below. So I could have taken this as a 2-bar reversal right here when we broke the low of it right there. Can
you explain how a 2-bar reversal works for the chat? Because I actually don't even know.
Yep. So I could find it right now. My chart has so many things on it. Let's which one do we want to look at it on? Yeah, we can look at it on ES here. Let me just clear my indicator off right there. It kind of still worked. Here, we'll look at it back here. So right here we have, say this is my key level where this dotted line is. Let's just pretend that's the previous day high.
Yeah.
And so we moved up to it. We didn't tag it. We didn't tag it. This green candle tagged it and closed below. Okay, so we interacted with the level. That was the first thing. These other candles were close. They didn't touch it though. So the clean move, the clean trade with a key level in my book is to have it actually first interact with that level and really see how it reacts. So in this situation, we reacted and closed down. Next candle actually interacted again with that high and still closed bearish, made a wick on both sides, and it was an indecision type of takeout candle where we have the small candle body and the big wicks. Yes. So then the 2-bar reversal is shorting, and some people might have slightly different definitions. I don't really care. The 2-bar reversal would then be, for me, shorting the breakdown of this candle. In this situation, I just put my stop at the wicks are almost the same of those two candles, like a tick or two above. Break below there, stop there, and I'd be targeting as a scalp move. I'd be targeting probably just the low of this wick, which is right there, 0.7R. So if I have an 80% win rate with that, I only need like 0.2R or something like that.
What time frame do you like looking at 2-bar reversals? Can it be any time frame, or do you?
Yes, technically, but I don't go below the 5-minute right now. I've been having better results since I switched to a higher time frame a little bit. I used to do the 2-minute time frame a lot, 2-minute, 5-minute, and 15, and now I'm on like the 5, 15, 30.
Ooh, a little rip up.
And so also though we had this level down here, I had this key level too, this high time frame zone. So I could have also targeted that for like TP2 right there. And I like to hold runners too. So depending on the conditions.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was actually a good trade right there. That one worked out. And I mean, I was cherry picking, but
no, but I mean, it went out perfect.
So what makes it a 2-bar reversal, I think it's called that because you take the 1 bar and then the second one. You know, it took that 1 bar moving in our direction, and then we're reversing on that second one. So a lot of times what you end up is a big candle going one direction and then another candle kind of like at the end of that candle. So you have a range back to the candle that made the 2-bar reversal. Like it kind of creates a range. Yeah, like this one right here kind of did it, and we have the range back down, but it got stopped out. But yeah, so I like it when the candle's smaller for the second one, and then you have a range back down in the previous candle. But it could be for the long too, same thing. Down here, candle, smaller candle with a big wick down, and it reverses. So if this set up with a key level somewhere right here, then that one would be a long from the break of that and the stop below. If this candle was just a big red candle, not a takeout candle with the big wick, I don't like that as much for the 2-bar reversal. I like it better when it has that big wick down there.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. So now, I mean, ES is ripping up, NQ is ripping up right here. Any ideas on looking for a trade, or still waiting for?
Yeah, no, same thing. Yeah, I am looking for a trade here. So right now, I just would need my setup, and I can take a long up here on NQ. I'm not going to trade ES here because ES is a little more choppy. It rejected kind of quick, but now it's coming back up. So ES, it could probably just go along with NQ here, but it's a little more choppy to me, so I'm going to stay on NQ.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, NQ looks a little cleaner. Also for longs, I think NQ is a little more bullish. I think it has a little bit more strength over ES to the bull side.
Yeah. And so I wait for the 5-minute closes here. So it's like right now I'm getting a short setup, but I'm not looking for shorts. So if this exact formation was setting up but right below this previous day high, I'd be firing off this short right here.
Makes sense.
Because I have my setup, which allows me to systematically place my stop loss and my target, I could YOLO one of those Apex evals on this, like I was talking about. I might have, oh yeah, I got one here. So maybe I take an example trade here and let, if you're looking at anything though, this for my good trade, it will take another 20-30 minutes to set up here. You know, I'm waiting for 5-minute candle closes. However, if we just want a YOLO one just to practice my setup, I'm totally cool with that because we have that $40 activation fees on Apex. So it's worth the risk to me.
I agree. I think it's worth the risk.
So I'd have to wait for this candle to close, and then I'd wait for my next candle. If it closes as a divergence here, which my indicator is placing for me, but I can also draw it on. So then I'd be waiting for a top wick and then shorting the break of the current candle. So I can set a limit order on here, hit one lot, and then turn this to a stop. So I'll stop market in, but I have to wait for this candle close here in 1 minute, 1.5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
I love having my trade prepared like this. We're all good to go, ready to go.
All right, we'll see if Luna gets into there. Keep us posted, Luna. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at too. You know, I mentioned briefly that like the idea to the previous day's point of control setup could occur, but we also got to acknowledge that if it's not going to present, we don't get obsessed with looking for shorts, guys, right? I would have preferred to short down to the value area high, the point of control. As of right now, though, market is ripping up. I'm not going to look for that short. So I'm going to start going, okay, where's the next logical target to the upside? Potentially, it's this 15-minute fair value gap. Potentially. Here's the thing. We're inside this overextended hourly gap, but it's also just a huge imbalance, right? So just like we slid through, we cut through all of this like butter here. Could we just rip back up and fill the entire imbalance? Yeah, that's feasible. That can definitely happen. So, you know, once we get here, I would just be waiting. I'd want to wait to see what happens next. We could mark out a Fibonacci retracement of this gap. Your 50% retracement is all the way up here. It can at least go to the midpoint of the gap too. So yeah, I'm a little bit too high up to long, but I also don't like the shorts where we are. We're just not slowing down. So we'll see if we can come into this 15-minute gap, see what happens there. But yeah, could just be a bullish day, guys.
All right, so we just got that candle close. So I'm going to take this short. This is kind of for fun to show my setup.
Yeah, let's do it.
And it might blast through, so we'll see. I'll go and put it on. Okay, stop sell. All right, there we go. So we have to break down and see it's pushing up right here. So it's already almost invalidated. I can take up to like, it's an eval, but yeah, because it broke above the div, this trade's already invalidated. So I can't take this anymore. But the trade I'm actually looking at.
That's what you like about stop orders, right? That's what's good about stop order entries. If it doesn't go, you don't get filled, you're not in.
Yep, and I'm actually being more and more patient these days. Like, I actually wanted to go in my direction first and then go back up and then put the stop order in. to like, I want it to double test it, because that first time sometimes it goes down and comes back up. I'm like, and I'm like, I'd rather let it play out for a minute or something. But yeah, so really though, the trade I want, I'm gonna wait, just like I have it drawn on my screen, is for this to come down here, create a divergence, and I'm gonna take this long wherever that could set up.
I like it, man.
So, but then I just get to be patient, and what sucks though is sometimes I forget and I start chatting or something, and then I don't see the trade.
For sure.
But I have a tool I made actually that alerts me when candles closes, audio wise. It's a free website I made, and you can do like these timers on there to hear the candle closes. So it's really just for my strategy. Yeah, so here it is. So I could technically kind of still enter this, but I don't like it. So I'm not going to do it. I'll just wait. But maybe this candle closes as a div again, and I could still take that practice trade in the eval, the YOLO trade, after this candle closes with the div. So that's the other thing with my setup. It's like I got that first div, but then it invalidated it, and now I might get it again. So it never hurts to be patient.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what I totally understand, entering on stop orders. Is that how you usually enter? Are you always using stop orders?
Nowadays I am. Before I mostly would use market orders and do it manually with my hotkeys. So here's where I could short, but I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the div off of this past candle, but because we broke the highs of it, I'm just not going to count it anymore.
Fair. And listen, this is the thing too, guys. I don't want to rush a short idea, because I think if we do still end up wanting to sell off up here, you have the midnight open as a target, which from where price currently stands is almost 300 points away. You have the previous day's value area high below midnight, which is almost 500 points away. Like, you have so much room to the downside if the market wants to sell off, that you don't need to force it with where we are right here. Okay. Yeah, you might get a great entry if you get in here, but you know, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of range to cover to the downside if this is going to start to sell off. But here you go. It's starting to move a little bit.
Yep. And in this situation, it's like, it doesn't hurt for me to wait to the other candle. Yes. Is this moving without me? I could have taken it. Yep. I could have taken the original idea. It still looks clean overall. Like the RSI is topping out. It's doing all the things, but it just doesn't hurt. It's only a minute and a half for the next candle. And the next candle could give me a little top wick, and I actually could get in twice as much size for all I know and hold that runner. And it's actually a bigger winner because the stop is way closer. So there's always trade-offs, you know, and it just doesn't hurt for me to be patient here. So
I'd like to ask you that, Luna. How do you go about sizing? Like, what do you risk on prop firms if, let's say, funded, not challenge? Like, do you have a set amount that you like to risk? Like, how do you go about your risk?
Yeah, so I adjust it every month. So I'm supposed to stick to my rules for a month. So here are my groups right here. So I have group 1, 2, and 3. And then within those groups, I have A, B, C, and D. So really though, the A, B, C, and D is all my different platforms. And then the group, I'm trying to copy trade all those platforms together, and I'm switching which one's the main one of the group. The leader of the group is the one I fill first, and it's normally the higher size or more accounts, and then one account in the other firms. So that's what I planned for November. But like I said, I broke my rules a little bit, and I was over copy trading last week. So I punished myself this week. And now I'm only allowed to trade 2 groups at a time, or whatever, 2 firms, 2 platforms. And then I can switch between grouping 2 of them together. So right now, for example, I'm ready to go in Apex and Top 1 futures.
Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about loading up on Top 1 futures. I know that they're talking about they're getting Trade Evade very soon. So I think as soon as that happens, I am loading up with TOF, dude.
Nice. Yep. So I got this. We got this upper wick now, and this new candle just opened. So I think I'm going to put this trade on. Again, this is an eval. I'm going against my my main confluences, so I'm just doing kind of a practice trade for my setup, a little bit for the stream. I got to put that. I'm going to do it. Okay, and right at the bottom of this wick.
Okay.
Like that. Confirm. And I'm using the current candle stop loss. And there you go. One lot. I'm going to do 2. We're going to try to pass this account.
Let's go. All right, let's see if you get filled. All right, you're in. All right, let's see. By the way, guys, once this trade is done, win or lose, we'll run that giveaway that we collected entries for. So we'll do that after this trade.
Yeah, and I know I already said it, but again, guys, I'm really looking for this long down here. This is like to show my RSI divergence. This is not a trade I take and fund it. So when I just take the divs, it has about a 50% win rate. So I'm kind of flipping a coin to try to get some P&L on this account. I'm going to go ahead and take a partial down here, buy limit 1.
Nice.
Oh, shoot, right here, 1. There we go. I'm trying to cover that right there. Okay, let's cover. Okay, so we're out 1, and then I move to break even and put 1 on. But there we go. So now we locked in a win, and we're at break even holding a runner in minis. So that's really powerful runner to have.
Yes,
and I'm actually going to prepare to lock in the stop right there. I'm watching what it's going to do. I want it to pop down one more time. I don't actually have my order flow tools up, which I normally have. So I'm kind of thinking about just cutting that.
I mean, dude,
okay, there we go. I moved my stop down.
There you go. Nice.
Okay, I actually was going to put at this wick, but it bounced up. Okay, so we're out on that one. So that put in now I'm up 1,000 on that, 975. I was down a little bit on that one from that morning trade, so it put me back up.
All right, guys, W's in the chat. That was a great trade, bro. That was
it's such a quick scalp, right? So it's like the opposite. It's like a high time frame, or not high, 5 minute, but I do that on the 15 minute too, and it's still that quick scalp, you know. So it's patience, and then have to act quick. There we go.
W's in the chat. No, that was sick, man. That was very, very nice. Here, what I'll show you guys what I'm looking at real quick, then we'll do the giveaway. I had this 5 minute fair value gap marked off. Let's get this on mobile. There we go. And I think if you get this in an inversion here, so this is that 5 minute bullish gap. It's not going to be invalidated until we get a 5 minute closure below this level. So that would be below 683. If we get that, we'll have a 5 minute inversion. And I think then you could look for that short to midnight. All right. If we don't get the inversion, though, no trade. And this is actually utilizing my midnight retracement model, right? We take the first inversion fair value gap in the direction of the midnight open. That's the model. That's simple. So this is the level that we're looking at. We'll see if we can get a closure. You got 2 minutes left on this candle. If that happens, the trade would look something like this. Stop would go above the swing high, and then you're looking for one to one, or if you're feeling frisky, you look for that full target. You could get a 1 to 2 in that scenario, but this only happens if we get that inversion. There's no trade until that happens. So similar to stop orders, how you get in, Luna, where like you have confirmation through your stop order getting triggered. I like to just wait for the candle closure on my entry idea.
Beautiful. Yep, that's what I actually used to do with my RSI divergence. The next candle, the moment it went in my direction, I'd mark it in. So it's kind of similar.
You know how that goes, like if you just mark it in whenever the market is in the middle of going, how many times do you hit that market before a candle closes and it just wicks back up and now you're in drawdown immediately? So yeah, that's what I love about waiting for those candle closures.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's do this
so
giveaway.
Something you said there, I just want to comment on. You said you're taking the first inverted fair value gap after market open. Is that what makes it the first one?
Yes, it has to be after market open. Exactly.
So I have this trade that I started doing, I think in the beginning of the year or last year. I called it the first light. So it was literally the first trade of the session, and it worked for London, Tokyo, and New York. And all I did was I back tested it for a full year, taking the very first RSI divergence, which is, you know, just my setup, like your IFEG. And no matter which direction, though, you have a direction, though. You're going back, the first one towards midnight open. And so I would just do the very first one, and I had a really good win rate doing that. And I called it the first light trade because it was like, you know, the first trade of the session. And then I saw someone else doing that on YouTube with a different setup. And now it's the third time I've ever seen someone do that type of trade where you're doing that with the IFEG. So I just think that's really cool. And it's so simple.
Dude, the model, it works so well. Like, it's like ridiculous how well it works. And I think there's 2 reasons. And I think for anyone that's doing like the first of anything at the beginning of a session, I think they tend to work well because you're getting that volatility injection, right? So then if you're just taking the first confluence to give you a trade idea, when you are in the middle of usually one of the most volatile points in the day, like systematically, you're going to get that volatility to push you towards, you know, whatever trade you're looking at.
In your favor, because you're weighted for your setup.
Yeah, and what we like about the midnight one is we're also using the midnight retracement data, which is, you know, roughly 70% of the time we do retrace to the midnight open after 9:30 a.m. So
yep. And who knows, even if there's another reason why it was working,
right.
you can execute it the exact same every time. It's repeatable. It's repeatable. You could do it every day for a year and see your results. And that's one thing that I'm working with a lot of people in my group, is to help people get consistent. And it's like, in the beginning, it's not important to be consistently profitable. It's important to be consistent and then move towards that profitability. And thinking about your trading in that way, I just think it's something that a lot of people are resistant to, because it's too simple, you know, like, to have those simple rules.
They think it can't be that simple, but it can be. It can be. And listen, I'm at a point in my trading where it's like, I have a lot more nuance with what I do, but it's a very simple model and it works, right? It really does. So if you're looking for that type of thing, shameless plug, go to my YouTube channel, guys. I am Zarb on YouTube. Link is in the description of this video. I think it's this one right here. So it came out months ago. People really liked it. People really liked that one.
Yep. Go subscribe, guys, right now.
Yeah. Also, Luna, all of Luna's socials, his YouTube channel, all that is also in the description of this video.
Awesome. Thank you. So I'm going to grab some more coffee. So we got this giveaway rolling in. How are you going to run it today?
We're just going to do a pinwheel. I already have the name. So if you want to go grab coffee, I'll take care of the giveaway.
All right. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. Do your thing, bro.
And someone said they passed an account. Is that what that is? Emanuela? Funding certificate?
I wanted to look at that. Did you say, so you're saying you passed a funded account? Well, you probably dropped it in the Discord. We'll take a look on Discord, bro.
All right, guys, I'll be right back.
Yeah, do your thing, Luna. Yeah, if so, bro, let's take a look at that. Just let me know if that's in the Discord. Prop for Match was the first tool that I used when I first started Forex trading to purchase my first funded account, because Prop for Match, I get exactly the best offers. Yeah, absolutely. Shout out Prop for Match, guys. Seriously, huge shout out to Prop for Match. They really are such a unique, refreshing institution in this space, because they help. First off, they help keep firms transparent. If a firm wants to get listed with Prop for Match, they need to have proper financials in order. They need to prove that they can take payout, that they can send out their payouts, that they have the cash flow. And then you just get the best discounts, and you can compare all of these things very easily through the website. So Prop for Match is like a refreshing institution in this space. They're not a prop firm. They're not like, they're just helping people find the right prop firm. But yeah, big shout out PFM. Session Flow says, love your guys' vibe together. Me and Luna? Yeah, dude, I like Luna. Luna's good peoples. All right, let's do this. I got the names right here, guys. I already collected these names like right before Luna came on. Or right as Luna came on. So these are the entries. If you guys entered later, it is what it is. I collected these names at like 9:35, 9:40. But don't worry, I have 9 more accounts to give out today. So we'll give away 2 right now. And then I'll have 7 more. Prop for Match is also the only stream that gives away this many accounts. But all right, you guys wanted to do Duck Race instead? We can do Duck Race instead. I'm cool with that. Let's get this Duck Race going, chat. All right, and Luna's back. All right, here we go, guys. Duck Race on 3. 1, 2. Oh, sorry.
All right, that's a lot of ducks.
That's a lot of ducks. Yeah, man. As the stream grows, we get more and more entries in these giveaways. Shout out to the people who were with us on week 1, bro. Like sometimes we had like 20 people in here. And we were growing. It was week 1, and those people, they had a very easy time winning accounts. Those were the good old days for the giveaway people. Right? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, okay. Oh, Ghost. Whoa.
He's got the duck nos.
So guys, just a couple of disclaimers, just so you guys know, we're giving away, shout out our sponsors, Top One futures, Blue Guardian, and Aqua futures. We do not clarify which account you win on stream. Okay, the support team is gonna issue your guys your accounts, and that's just because there were a lot of people who had situations like maybe their country was restricted on the account they won. So it's just easier to we want to make sure you guys actually get an account if you won. So they'll disperse the accounts to who it makes sense with support. So yeah, big shout out Ghost. We're gonna remove his name. We'll do another. Let me just add this. And also, guys, if you don't know how to claim your account, this is what you do. You go over to PFM support on X right here. I'll drop this link in the chat. Just send them over a DM. It's that simple. DM them, show them your Discord handle, and they'll get that going for you. Oh, I see we got Urkon in the chat. Shout out Urkon. All right, guys, let's do another one. And yeah, guys, if your name is not there, it's because I collected these names at 9:35. Okay, we've had them ready to go. So if you entered after that, is what it is. I gave everyone 7 to 10 minutes to enter. But don't worry, after this, I'll still have 7 more accounts to give away throughout the day. But all right, let's do this one. Dude, we've been giving away 12 accounts a day.
Dude,
I guess it's great.
I'm doing one a day for the first time right now. But before I do one a week.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think I keep telling the guys at PFM, I'm like, I don't know if we need to give away 12 accounts, but we can spread it out. But they're like, hey, we got them. Let's just do it. So shout out PFM. I mean,
it's really for the community, and I go back and forth because there's sometimes I feel like there's people there just for the accounts, but that's kind of also the point. When I first started doing prop firms, I was mining accounts like that. I was milking it, and that's awesome. Do it. It's a resource that's available to you. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Go get it.
100%, bro. I like to mess with them every now and then. I'll mess with the guys who are giveaway, duck raise, but it's all in jest. It's all.
You're not. Yeah, it's in jest. It's definitely not you raging out. I'm kidding.
No, not at all. All right, guys, let's run this. 1, 2.
No, I've definitely almost raged out before, but then I look at other streamers who stay calm and actually engage with everyone. There could be a hater and they don't even get fazed by it. And I'm like, okay, I need to be more like that,
100%.
I need to be more like that. And half the time it's just people are just chatting. It's a text-based chat, so you have to remember that you don't always know how people are saying it or what their language is.
Totally, man.
Streaming. I highly recommend though to new traders all the time to stream or to at least record their trading, because you can go back and look at it. You could stream to a private channel and not even release it, but still have all of your history there. And for me, it's been really positive. So I always recommend it when people are interested.
I agree, man. Okay, Bly052, you're the winner. Shout out. Let me add this name. So yeah, again, same as everyone else, bro. All you got to do is go to PFM support on X, BLY052. BLY052. Just go to PFM support on X. Okay, I'll drop this link again. You claim your account there, and they will hook you up. But yeah, Luna, I agree, man. Do you think that you got better at trading when you started streaming?
I mean, I did technically, but it's just so hard because I look at my trading in different seasons. I'm in this prop firm season right now, or maybe even more than seasons, ages. It's the beginning, becoming a teenager, becoming an adult. And right now I'm I took the shift to try to become that a professional trader, become the adult trader. And before I didn't really think about it that way, even though I was serious and making money. So it's profitability wise, I made way more profit in previous years. I had, some kind of mid 6-figure years. So I'm not right now I'm technically making less money, but I'm kind of entering this new phase. So, yeah, but when it came to futures trading, I got better since I started streaming, but it's also been now at this point, I've been streaming for a majority of the time I've been trading futures. So
yeah, I love that, man. So you made your money in crypto. That's where you cut your teeth. And now you're entering a new instrument, a new space.
Yeah, I wanted to be professional, and I never really with crypto, it's like I might make my money 1 month out of the year, and not just crypto, swing trading too, though. I trade other things too, not just crypto. So, it's like I trade until I can put on the gas, and I have conditions in my favor. I'm doing well. I put on the gas and I make my money, and that's kind of how it's been. In the other months, I'm kind of getting by.
I have a couple of questions on that. Real quick, though, I just want to acknowledge Rocha saying shorts are starting to look good, Zach. Yeah, for me, it's still this gap. I mean, we haven't created a new 5-minute fair value gap. So I think, listen, we get that 5-minute closure below this gap. I think there's a short idea there for the midnight retracement model. So we have that. But let's see, you got 3.5 minutes left on this candle. So we'll see if we get that inverse. If not, no trade. And in regards to the giveaways, guys, I still got seven accounts to give away. So no worries. Stay tuned. We'll run another one soon, and we'll make a new list. But
I'm looking for a long here too, but it's probably going to be a couple more candles, but I'm watching this for an RSI divergence. Like I said, pretty much the first clean setup now that we've broken this previous day high. I'm going to be looking for this long up towards. We also have this SNR zone, this high time frame support resistance zone that I drew here, and this other one up here. So it's a pretty clean trade idea. I have my breakout of previous day high. So this is a C setup. Just because it's only one, it doesn't mean it's a bad setup. It's a C because I only have one of my major strategies overlapping. So I consider that a C when it comes to my sizing, and I'm going to be ready to go here. Maybe I'll switch. I'll do I'll do these same accounts I'm in right now. Yeah.
Beauty. Okay, so you're going to set an order, or you got to wait for, you got to wait a little bit more?
I got to wait. I didn't get the div, so I need the RSI to go below this right here, or for the price to go below this to have my RSI divergence. So now I'm just waiting. So it could end up taking a few more candles, and it could end up setting up closer to this previous day high. It could set up anywhere right here. So,
bro, okay, so you use RSI divergence a lot, which I used for a long time. Can I let you in on something? I think I'd love to see you look into this and tell me how it works for you.
Okay.
I'm not going to trade it right away, but just look at it. Stochastic divergence.
Yep.
Instead of regular RSI divergence, stochastic divergence, bro, I used to love that. That was one of my best signals. I still look at it from time to time. I've just noticed, like, when I compare RSI to the stochastic divergence, maybe you can let me know what you think about this. I noticed that the stochastic divergence was a little bit more of an immediate signal for some type of like reversion, whereas the RSI divergence would build a little bit more. Sometimes it could build and build and build, and then you get that rip down. Have you noticed any of that? Do you look at stochastics?
It's been a while. So the reason I used RSI, it's like I used to actually use it to take profit, which is something I got from this crypto trader called Cold Blooded Schiller, called CBS. And I would use like the 4-hour RSI divergences to take profit on long. So I'm a long only crypto and stock trader. I never shorted before. So I would use it literally just to take profits. I wouldn't use it as my entry or anything. It's like after holding a big trade and I'm like finally looking to take profit at a high time frame area and I get a 4-hour divergence. Okay, let's just call it here. So that's how I've used it personally. And so the RSI and the stock, I don't even know if I really remember exactly, but the RSI is pretty much based on the difference between gains and or price movement going up or down, and putting it kind of in a percentage oscillating range. So the RSI is always going to be oscillating between like 0 and 100 essentially. And that's how, I don't know, I almost don't even remember the difference between the stock RSI and the regular RSI. Do you?
Yeah, I don't know the technical difference. I just know from like the way it works, it just seems Shivam said it perfectly. It's a little more sensitive. That's what I've noticed. But yeah, no, either of them work great. Luna, this is a good question for you. And you know what? I need to go step off for like 2 minutes. So maybe you can answer this question while I'm gone. It's a crypto question. Goku Gaines is asking, what do you think of crypto right now? Because I'm guessing it's been selling off quite a bit. Is it RIP, or do you think alt season's coming back? What's your kind of outlook on crypto? And I'm guessing medium to higher time frame.
Yeah, I'm a bull, but I publicly sold off most of my crypto many weeks ago, or a few weeks ago. So I publicly sold off of some of my open trades on one of my channels, and yeah, so right now I'm actually reduced my position size in crypto and in stocks, but I'm a bull, and so I'm still dollar cost averaging Bitcoin. So I buy a little bit of Bitcoin every day and I just hold it. And that's not financial advice or anything like that. I'm just a Bitcoin believer. And so that's kind of my take on it. And I also do that with stocks. I buy a basket of stocks, a little bit every day and a little bit of crypto every day. So of course, that's not financial advice, guys. The past performance is not indicative of future results, all that jazz. Read the disclaimers. But I'm a crypto bull. I just love crypto and I love following the space. So like I've like with crypto and me, like I've just been a long crypto since 2017, actually watching it from before that. So once I saw it hit $1,000, I'm like, okay, I got to start actually buying this. And so it kind of, you know, I don't know, maybe it's sentimental. Maybe I'm just actually really continuing to be bullish on the concept of it. But so I'm a crypto bull. So I pretty much try to get in swing positions when it looks good. And so right now with the current conditions, I might be looking to get in the alt conditions. So maybe Bitcoin pulled back. And if Bitcoin starts to take a bounce, like I might actually buy some meme coins right now. I was just looking at a few things. I don't want to name anything really because it's like lower liquidity stuff. But things that may retrace to the low of their last cycle, certain altcoins that I like or meme coins, I might be buying those right now, but I'm probably going to be a little bit patient to buy Bitcoin besides just dollar cost averaging. So like when it comes to swing trades right now, I'm more going to look at Bitcoin versus I'm going to look at altcoins versus Bitcoin and to trade the alts to stack the money. I used to trade alts to stack Bitcoin, but now I trade Bitcoin or alts to stack just straight up dollar bills. So you're not visible. Oh yeah, Zach is taking a quick 5-minute break. Yep. So yeah, so right now with Bitcoin, we can actually even look at Bitcoin, but I'm more bullish long term, and in the short term, just looking for swing opportunities in altcoins. And I might not even pull the trigger on any of those. I was eyeing one I kind of want to get, but right now I'm just kind of trying to stay focused in the future, so I'm less likely to take swing trades there. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And my main strategy with crypto is really just like watching what Bitcoin's doing and then trading alts versus that. Cause like I kind of look at alts as a leveraged crypto asset or something. It's like leveraged Bitcoin or leveraged Ethereum essentially. So if Bitcoin's making a bounce or something like that, I might look for alts that had stayed strong while the other alts were selling off with Bitcoin. Maybe there's a few alts that have been continually strong and now Bitcoin's looking strong. So I'm going to look for that to uplift, you know, rising tide raises all boats, whatever. But so Bitcoin goes up, I'm looking for those alts to follow it. So then I'm just looking, well, what are the best alts? Like Bitcoin just sold off. What alts stayed strong during that Bitcoin sell-off? Okay, like look at this one, look at that one. And now Bitcoin's starting to recover. It looks like it's holding and starting to bounce. The other alts are actually at a good level right now. They stayed strong while Bitcoin went down, but they did just also kind of retest the previous support. Like let's long it there. Okay, so looking for that confluence between alts and crypto and Bitcoin. Yeah, right here I'm just getting these shorts here, but it's because it's so strong. I'll keep getting RSI divergence shorts, but I'm looking for the long, and that's how, you know, that's how we know the market's strong, because the RSI is a momentum indicator, right? It's showing strength. So, and it's like when it comes to the concept of indicators, I'm not like never been an indicator trader. I just use this to, like, really my strategy here is the fact that we're trading above yesterday's highs, and I'm long bullish. The indicator part of doing my RSI divergence or any of my other price action based setups, you know, based on candlestick formations, like a 2-bar reversal, it's really about just combining those confluences and making me be patient. Like, because the RSI divergence here requires it to come down to make the diff. So essentially I'm bullish because of my strategy, and then that RSI gives me my entry, that gives me that edge, you know, or the other ones, even in the price action ones, like even buying a breakout here, which I don't do breakouts like this on NQ. I might do it on ES, but we get a breakout of a range like this. It's consolidating. We get a breakout. It's the same thing. I'm net bullish, waiting for the breakout, and then could take the breakout. Like that breakout is actually clean. Big wick though, back in the range. So combining the two makes me be patient, makes me wait for my setup, and makes me get the entry I want, whatever that is, a breakout, a reversal, a 2-bar RSI divergence. It's just all about being patient once we have everything lining up here. Welcome up. I thought you're back. But with crypto, like I was saying, like I don't actually
Back.
do technical entry setups or anything. I'm really just keeping it really simple. Price action. We're trading over. We tested support or resistance, and now I want to go long because Bitcoin's strong. I'll long the altcoin or whatever. So, welcome back. Welcome back. So yeah, I didn't get this div here. It did retest, but I didn't get the divergence. So here's where I just watch it keep going without me.
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing at the moment, huh?
Yeah, but if it does pull back and I get the div, then that's perfect, and that's why I wait for that divergence, right? Because I'll still be bullish, and then I get the pullback. So
yeah, it looks like NQ wants to grind up, man. NQ and ES both grinding higher. I see that 15-minute fair value gap that begins at 24,805, and we're so close to it that it just feels like, okay, maybe we want to come up and reach into that. So still no trade for me, just chilling.
I'm looking at gold too a little bit here. Gold's been really choppy, it looks like.
Dude,
but with a decent range.
Do you trade gold well? I can't. For
Yep.
some reason, gold just makes no sense to me. Like,
I only trade price action setups on it. Like I've never done an RSI divergence on it, for example. I just trade price actions, mostly breakouts.
Breakout. So so you're saying gold works well for like a classic breakout type of style.
Yep. That's what I've been doing. I learned it from other people, and it's something I added. It's like half my trades lately are gold. If you look at my trade log here, so I switched about in August. I studied for a few months, and then I took a course, and now I've been trading it about half my trades.
Very interesting. I mean, I know, when did you start? Because I know that gold was in that like crazy bull trend on the daily time frame for a few months, right? Was that a really good time to just buy gold breakouts, I'm assuming?
I guess I started just in October. You can see in October about a third of my trades were gold, and then November about half. So I think October is when I first started doing it. So
okay.
Yeah, I had tried it a few times before, but not really.
The cool thing about gold, from what I've seen, is that it can move really well in the Asia session too. So like if you're someone, for people that maybe can't trade New York session, whether they're working during that time or just different time zones, there are other instruments you can focus on. Gold is definitely one of them. It moves well in Asia. I'm not sure about London, but I definitely know it moves nicely in the Asia session.
Yep, and London too. I trade gold in London, and I know someone who specifically trades gold in London with really great results using the same strategies. So I think it holds true on any of the sessions. And that's one of the things about gold. It's a global asset, right? Everyone knows gold, but not everyone knows NASDAQ.
Yeah, facts. No, facts. I know a lot of like people from London and the EU, they love trading gold. By the way, Kanishka, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Maybe you can remind me. I'm not totally remembering.
ES is grinding up too. ES looks good. So that's the other thing, is like I was only looking for that div on NQ, but I could be looking on ES too. I said ES looked a little more choppy the way it retraced earlier, but really it's like I might end up with the same opportunity. Oh, I did get one here. So meanwhile it looks like I did get a div here, but it wasn't clean. I don't like it because it's just choppy with a lot of wicks. So I wouldn't take that. When I do the divs, I'm looking for U's and N's pretty much. Like I want it to have like a concave open between the shape of the candles as the easiest way to describe it. Unless it's just at a really important level and I just want a reason. I'm waiting to get in. I just need the div to follow my rules. Okay, I'm going to take this one. But otherwise, I need it to look clean.
What kind of, when you're looking at the divergence, do you like to find it in like when the market is in trend and you just find that quick slight divergence on a pullback in trend? Or do you also use it for like full-blown reversals? Because it can work well for that too, right? For both.
Yeah. So when I go to my trade log here, we can see down here when I walk through my strategy, it's kind of it's going to be hard to see. It's a small text here. But so I always acknowledge, is this a continuation or a reversal? I should have that somewhere easier to see. Oh yeah, right here. So I have my strategy. So my strategies are previous day high low, volume profile, initial balance, breakouts, and range price action, which is just mostly on gold and ES. And then so with the RSI, I can have a continuation or reversal. And something I'm going to add, I have it over here. We actually talked about it before, I think, but I'm adding the high time frame support, resistance, and continuation. So if we're really just moving, I could look for that first div pullback and take it long like that. But mostly my strategy is waiting for interaction with that previous day high, low, and volume profile levels. Most of the time.
Yeah,
and
so
initial balance.
you're adding like major confluence right there.
Always. But I'm technically like it's not in my rules to just take that continuation like with the trend right now, but I've been doing it and I break my rules when I do it. So next month I'm going to include that in here. High time frame support, resistance, and I'll put also with your trend following. So I always note the month, and then once the month ends, I review it all and I add things to my strategy as I see fit.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. By the way, Serena's asking if you guys won the giveaway today. PFM support's not going to message you until I give them the names, which is after the stream. So yeah, just sit tight till after the stream.
So your 20K in payouts since you started the stream.
Yeah.
What firms have those been on?
Both with Tradeify on 5 50K Tradeify accounts. I took
5 accounts together. Nice. Oh,
yes.
Nice.
Yeah, man, just making the profit target. I put out a video on the Prop for Match channel about it. It was interesting. The first cycle, I had a much higher win rate on cycle number 1. So that was the first few weeks. I had like a 73% win rate. Average RR was about 1-to-1. But interestingly enough, on this next set for the 10K payout we took on Friday, my win rate dropped significantly. My win rate on these accounts right now, when I combine everything, is like 45%. But my average R multiple has gone up. Right now it's around 2. And I think that is just due to the volatility. I think the market got a little more volatile these last few weeks. And for me, when I'm looking for those 1-to-1 base hit styles, I'm really comfortable with having like a wide stop loss and just trying to position myself within the correct direction and just like take a quick scalp. Whereas these last few weeks, it's like, I can't trust a 400 tick stop loss or a 200 tick stop loss on NQ anymore, because it can just move to that. Like, it used to be like it's such a wide stop that I barely have to worry, and I could like maybe cut it early or finagle and like I can work it out. Whereas with the current price action, that 400 tick stop loss could get hit in 20 minutes, like easily. It's just been more volatile. There's been a lot more follow through, so I've had to start cutting trades a little bit early if it's not working, reduce my risk, and then look for a bigger expansive move, because that's what is happening in the market. So it just works well right now. But yeah, it's been like an interesting case study that for me, it's not systematic. It's not like if I'm a 1-to-1 trader, that's all I ever do is 1-to-1. It's like it depends on what the market is giving me.
Yep, I like that. And your stats will still play out. So I pulled up this log while you're saying that, or this chart I made, and this is just a win rate, break even profitability chart type thing. So as long as you're above that 33%, you said right now you average 2R, so you're profitable.
Exactly.
And it doesn't really matter.
I can show you guys right here. I'll pull up the Tradeify journal. So here's my journal on those 5 50K accounts. Total P&L 15K, average win loss a little bit more than 2R, so 2.23. Average win $282, average loss 126. 43% win rate. Yep. So there you go. But yeah, so it all depends. Like it's just funny because a few weeks ago my win rate was 73%, average R multiple 1-to-1. Just all depends on what the market is giving me.
Love it. I'm going to take a long here because I want to pass this eval. And I actually, after we're done with stream, I am going to get off. I don't really like to trade lunch hour that much, but so I have another setup here. So not only did we break that previous day high, but we broke initial balance. We had the initial balance breakout. So my old model is just to take this first candle. I call it the Bach break out, open, close, continuation. So we broke out, that's what this teal candle is. And now the next candle opened and closing outside of my initial balance. That's my initial balance breakout. The problem here is my stop loss. I normally would like it to go below like this price structure, which it's 126 ticks. I could do micros or something. Yeah. Or I'm just gonna use the breaker bar candle right here. And I'm actually just allowed to fill it right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put create limit order and size this up. I want to try to pass this account, right? I can't see up, and now it's going without me. Dang it. I'm going so slow today with my execution. Okay, so I can only do one. I'm just gonna fill it because in this setup, it's going for a bigger move. So yeah, I should have got the fill right when that candle opened. That's supposed to be the fill right there. So I missed out like $200 or something, which is actually kind of a lot. But I'm gonna just go for 2R on this. This is my traditional. This is my old setup. This had an 80% win rate, just going for 2R no matter what. It doesn't matter. 2R from where I filled. So I filled late. Whatever, go for 2R. And I had an 80% win rate doing this for months like that. And it's the simplest thing: breakout, open, close, continuation from the level. It's like the most brain dead price action setup I've ever traded.
Dude, all right, sick. Nice.
And I started it because I wanted to start testing the initial balance breakouts. And I needed rules. So I'm like, well, let's start simple. Candle opening and closing outside of the level, and boom, 80% win rate. I'm like, okay, if it's not broke, don't fix it. The main confluences I'm looking at is the VWAPs coming up, and I used to look at it with the EMAs. So we want to see these EMAs steep up, which they are, so we're good to go.
So first candle closure that breaks the IB high or low.
Yeah, first open and close outside of the level. So yeah, exactly. So we had a whole 5-minute candle open and close outside of the level. So that's it, the BOC. But so the discretionary part is where to put the stop loss. So I'm putting my stop loss right now at the candle low that broke out. Really, which I'm going to make sure I'm a few ticks below it. Like, this is an eval. I'm trying to YOLO, so I'm not being too picky. But actually, so right here is where I was supposed to fill originally, which would have put us up already $300. But that was my fill when that candle closed. I'm just being kind of slow today, so good day for evals for me.
Evals, yeah, at least it's evals, exactly.
Yeah. But before, I would have loved, like structurally, I would have put the stop down here, but the range is just too big. So
yeah, that would be a pretty wide stop. How many points is that stop loss right now? It's probably
right now 63 points. And with NQ, like with my divergences, I back in testing and forward testing, back testing, I don't like it to be more than 35 in general with NQ.
Yeah.
But we have an ATR 50 points right now, so it's not too crazy.
All right, guys. All right, Luna is in the trade, looking for those longs, move up a little bit more. Kind of
because trailing stop, I would trail my stop up with it because it's a trailing and a trailing drawdown. You know, I don't want it to go halfway and go back, so I do have to be kind of careful in this situation because of which account it is.
By the way, guys, while Luna's waiting for that trade to start to play out, I will show you guys what I'm looking at. Is we do, like, if you are somebody that's trying to wait for that midnight retracement model that we look for, initially we had this 5-minute gap we were looking at, right? Where was it? It was this one. We were looking at this. This is why we wait for the inversion to occur. It wicks through, held the support higher. Now we actually have a new 5-minute fair value gap to look at. So we have this one right here. So if you are someone that wants to trade the midnight retracement model, you know, after I put out that video, Luna, I had so many people who said, like, this is what they trade now because it's so simple. So if you're someone that's waiting, a good thing to understand is it's the first inversion fair value gap in the direction of midnight, right? So if it still hasn't occurred, it's still there to be traded. But if your fair value gap was down here, if we create a new one, now it's above. So now it's this gap right here. So in a case that you do get that closure below this gap, wherever your stop would go above the nearest structure. And again, you don't need to trade this all the way to midnight. If you can catch 1-to-1 where you are here, and all you got to do is cover half the range, that's good. That's a valid trade. So, but other than that, man, I got nothing because.
Would you mark it in that? I need to go watch your video.
You can. So there's 2 ways to enter it. So you can either hit the market on the candle closure. So like if we got that inversion and this candle closed below, as it closes, you can hit market, get in right there, stop above structure, or you can try to look for like a little retest of the fair value gap. So let's say that in the candle closed down here, you could hit the market, get in there, or you could set a limit order right at the beginning of the inversion and just hope for like a little quick retracement on a retest and then go. And the thing about that is you're going to miss some trades. There's going to be certain trades that you just miss, and you got to deal with that. But the majority of the time, you'll get that slight retracement, and you can get a little bit better of an entry, better risk reward. But yeah, those are the two ways to enter. I use limit orders mostly. That's how I like to get into trades. So yeah, you would set a limit order right here instead. But those are the two ways.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. I once learned a strategy that was like, it was like waiting for, what do they call it? Order blocks. And then taking the retest of the order block after there was a fair value gap, which it might actually be the same thing as an inversion fair value gap type of thing after the order block. So you have the order block, a fair value gap, moving away from it and taking the retest into it or something like that. I haven't done it in a long time though.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. I used to love order blocks. Now I really just use fair value gaps and like liquidity. And then I of course incorporate volume profile. But yeah, I used to love order blocks. I forgot what that's called. I feel like ICT, I'm sure he has a name for that. Order block plus fair value gap. He's probably got some
we call it the switchblade.
Switchblade. Sick.
I call every ICT strategy a switchblade, inverse switchblade.
By the way, Market Butcher is asking about ES. Full transparency, you're right. And this is, thanks for calling this because I wasn't looking at ES. Technically, the inversion, the midnight retracement model failed on ES already. Let me see where midnight was. See, this was tough actually. I don't know if I could call this a fail. Market Butcher, because here's the thing. Technically, it's a fail. But let me explain something on how you can stay out of something like this. This was the first inversion fair value gap after 9:30 open, right? Here's your 9:30 candle. Market goes up, comes down here to that 5 minute. You would have to get in right here. Here's the thing. Your stop has to go above here. You can't even get 0.5 R to the midnight open here. So this is like, technically this trade actually wins because if you're looking to target midnight open, that would be right here. But do you really want to take a trade for 0.4 R? You can, you definitely can. But you got to acknowledge that this trade actually technically won, but it's like, it's just not really a great trade. That's all. I bet if you took the midnight or the 1 minute version though, I bet this worked out nicely because you can trade either the first 5 minute or the first 1 minute. So the first 1 minute worked out beautifully. That would have been right here. Here's 9:30 open. Here's the first inversion fair value gap in the direction of midnight. The 1 minute model worked out beautifully. So yeah, but yeah, good spot. Good spot, bro. Kanishka says, I told you we were going into that 4-hour SIBI. By the way, guys, I saw some people asking, what is a SIBI? It's like a fancy ICT term for fair value gap. It's a bearish fair value gap. So a SIBI is a bearish fair value gap. A BISI is a bullish fair value gap. Silly. I just call them fair value gaps. I don't use the BISI SIBI thing. But yeah, it did retrace into that, Kanishka. So W's, bro. Good spot. Unicorn, super order block. Guys, PFM support isn't replying. Like I said, if you want a giveaway, you got to wait until after the stream. They're not going to reply until after the stream. But yeah, Market Butcher, that was a good 1 minute example. Yeah.
I'm gonna look up your video you're talking about.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let me know what you think.
It's just such a found, like to have those videos like that. It's so priceless to a new trader who can come in and learn a strategy. Like,
absolutely,
it's crazy what the resources we have now because there's a lot of people trading without strategy. So if you're trading right now and you can't write your strategy down in a simple way to explain it to someone, then you probably don't have a strategy. I'm sorry to say it. Like, you might have an idea or kind of a plan, but I think to start with, like, it doesn't have to be exactly systematic or anything, but having your strategy defined is only going to help in the beginning to make it repeatable.
Well said, man. Yeah, I think especially even if like the newer trader doesn't use that strategy forever, it helps them learn the concepts, right? Because they follow that thing systematically and they start to like recognize how the concepts work. And it's super helpful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And yeah, so many reasons really. Is this the one that you're talking about? My secret trading setup revealed?
Let me see.
That made me
We were
60K in 3
always
months.
using those silly clickbait titles. You know, it goes. No, so this one is the one I'm talking about.
I need to learn from you. You need to teach me how to do it. I don't know. I don't get the views like that. So
it's so funny. I only have like 2.5K subs, but I have like good views, man. And I think that's just because I focus on technical analysis. And I think a lot of people who are learning, they really like, if they really care about trading, they will watch a 30-minute video or a 50-minute video all about technical analysis. So that's what I mostly focus on, just technical analysis videos. But here, I'll drop the link in the chat, Luna. It's right here. It's the second one. It's how this negative RR model made me 40K in prop.
Okay, sick. Boom. Yeah, this trade, I'm trying to YOLO this eval, so I have my stop pretty much at blowing the account. So we'll see what happens here.
Just one eval?
Yeah, it's just one. Yeah.
Cool. By the way, guys, Luna is gonna be leaving in a few minutes. I know you gotta get some stuff going. So we'll do another giveaway when Luna heads out in a few minutes. So get ready for that. Make sure to join the Discord if you haven't, so that when we announce it, you can go ahead and enter.
Yeah, I think this would count. So I was up on that last trade 975, but I still didn't have my full drawdown. So it'll blow the account. Probably it might even be right before my stop loss, but it's probably close. I mean, you're still alive in this one. I think it could still work. It's just a deep pullback potentially. Yeah. It's so weird how sometimes with the simulated accounts, you know, it's like it dips below sometimes and doesn't liquidate it. I'm like, okay, cool, we'll count it. So it's not done until it's done. You gotta let it play out sometimes. Or like if it's gonna blow the account at that stop loss, I'll just remove the stop loss because there's still a chance it moves where my stop loss was and then it bounces. So if it's blowing an account, a lot of times, I mean, I might as well. This is a win or lose trade. I might as well literally do that, you know. Because there's still a chance, like, what do I want? To end with like $10 left in the account? No, I want this trade to either work or fail, but that's just because I'm trying to pass accounts today, so it's a little bit weird. But yeah, guys, it is about that time right now. It's about 11, so I'm gonna be getting off here in a second.
Yeah, man, freaking love having you, man. The chat loves having you. Can't wait to see you next week. You're one of the favorites, man. So yeah, great trading though, Luna. Really appreciate you giving your insights, and yeah, we'll see you soon, brother.
Again, yeah, for having me, and it's cool to have to be on with someone else. I'm not used to that, so sorry if I interrupt a little bit and stuff. I'm used to just being a one-man show. So I love it, though. This is great, so I'm excited to be back. Thank you.
Awesome, man. All right, we'll talk soon. Take care.
All right, good luck, guys. Trade safe. Peace out.
Peace. All right. How we doing, chat? Yeah, W's in the chat for Luna, man. We love our regulars. Yes, we do, Shivam. Absolutely. Absolute great guy. Yeah, man. He's a solid dude. Solid dude. Bunch of dubs in the chat. I love it. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll see what goes on. It's hard. It's hard to short here, but I really don't want a long. I'm not going to lie. I feel like at the end of the day, this market is still bearish on the higher time frame. And I think we have stacked lows. We have equal lows right here. We have stacked lows here. We have an 80% setup. We have previous day's value area high and the point of control have not been engaged, right? So looking for a move down to the value area high, still valid. We tapped into that 15-minute bearish fair value gap, right? So we know we're inside this overall hourly gap. So what I like to do on these overextended gaps, you have two things you can do. Pull a fib from the high to the low of the fair value gap, mark out the 50%, that could be a level. Or your other option on these overextended gaps is try to find a lower time frame fair value gap inside that makes sense to look at. kind of narrow down your focus, right? So I mapped out this 15-minute gap because it's like smack dab in the middle. So we tapped it. Now we're kind of slowing down a little bit. I don't want to get bearish because, hell, I wanted a short here, and that didn't work. So I don't want to force a short idea. We're just going to wait for the midnight retracement model to present. If it presents, we have not had a 5-minute inversion fair value gap to the downside. No trade. If we get this inversion, I'll take the trade. I'll take it systematically, just, for the hell of it. So we're just going to wait for that. We got to wait. I'll set an alert here for 7:58 so we don't miss it. And we can get a giveaway going while we do that, while we wait for this. Erkan, what are you looking at, bro? You take any trades this morning? Erkan trades very similar to me. He's I'd like to say, not in a cocky way, you've learned a lot through the way I trade. You've kind of formulated it to fit your own style. That's what trading's all about. So I love hearing what Erkan's thinking, because solid trader. Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway. Do not spam. I swear to God. Ali Bina, do not spam. I've seen you do that a few times. I'm telling you right now. All right, let's do a giveaway though, chat. Let's go. So remember, you got to join our Discord server to be a part of the giveaway, okay? No more duck? Okay, we'll do pinwheel. But okay, this is what you guys are going to do. You're going to go to the PFM Discord. I'm sure most of you know what's going on there. I'm going to pull this up right now. Do not enter yet. Guys, I haven't said anything yet, so do not enter. And you really don't want to enter early because the Discord is on slow mode. You're only going to be able to enter once, so you don't want to mess it up. But okay, this is what we're going to do. Here, since we're looking for the midnight retracement model, I'm going to type IFVG to enter. IFVG. That's the code word to enter the giveaway. Go ahead, get your entries in. Shout out IFVGs, right? Okay, Erkan City, I took the longs. I've been watching liquidity concepts. It's been great. Hey, thank you, bro. Yeah, that's my course on ASFX TV, liquidity concepts. A lot of people have been watching it, been liking it. It's really cool that people are enjoying that course of mine. Okay, so you took the longs right at the open. That's amazing, dude. I did learn a lot from you, man. Much appreciated. You're a hell of an educator. I really appreciate that, man. It really means a lot. And I'm a rare guy that has a course and has payouts. Rare. Oh, yeah, Luna's long was working. It worked out, bro. Holding on to one runner. Beautiful. Oh, we are ripping. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Damn. Dude, every fair value gap is holding up perfectly. We're having a Monday grind up day, guys. That's all it is. The market wants to go up today. That's it. Every fair value gap is holding. You could buy virtually any fair value gap that this market touches, and you're good. This is what I love about the IFVG model. No entry, no trade. No IFVG, no trade. I'll give you guys till 11:05 to enter. So you're going to have like a minute, 30 seconds left. So get those entries in on Discord. This market can't be stopped today. I do want to look higher time frame, what we can expect here, because we're having a pretty bullish day at the moment. I don't want to, we're up 2%. It's a pretty big day, especially with all the selling off we've been doing. This is starting to look like guys, if we get a 4-hour closure above 25,000, I think it'll be safe to say we're coming for these highs right here. They're not equal highs, but I just think this one especially, this seems like such an obvious place where people are trailing stops on the higher time frame. It looks like too obvious I just feel like the market's probably going to want to take this out eventually. It's just like one singular 4-hour candle that ripped. Usually we'll make these moves and we can reverse the whole move. So yeah, be careful. Keep trying, like wanting to be ultra bearish, higher time frame, because it's one thing if we rejected in here and started selling off immediately. It's another thing if we start getting above the midpoint of this overall imbalance. Becomes a different situation. All right, so I mean, yo, the chat, first off, shout out chat. 75% of you were bullish today, 174 votes. And the market's been hella bullish, so big shout out. I'm going to close that poll. Maybe we should get a P&L check. Hold up. Yeah, I'm going to close out this poll. Okay, I just dropped a new poll. P&L check, guys. Are you green or red today? You make money or lose money today? I'm interested to see. Can you check the chat room, Zach, since we are talking more my language now, IFVGs? Oh, yeah, dude, I'll check the chart room for sure. Let's get this giveaway done. It's past 11:06 now, so we're chilling there. Let's go ahead and get that going. Got it right here. Okay, I'm going to get these entries in, chat, okay? I gave everyone enough time to enter, I think. Let me just get this list populated. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to do the pinwheel, guys. This market's ripping, man. 2.2% up, and QES 1.35. Pretty big ripper day, man. All right, chat. I got my list. We're going to do pinwheel, okay? Who's ready? Remember, guys, if your name's not in here, then you entered too late. Neek Alex is up 2.87%. Shout out, dude. That's sick. Dude, I got everyone's name in here. Trust me. Let's go. Let's go. Sakuna, your name's in here too, so you don't need to worry. All right. All right, here we go, chat. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold up. Yeah, for copy trading, it depends. If you're copy trading on CFDs, check out Prop Firm 1. It's the Prop Firm Match built-in copy trader. It's really dope. I know they want to make one for futures soon, but currently there is none for futures. You're going to have to use like a third-party situation. But Prop Firm 1, if you're trading CFDs or FX, it's solid. All right, let's go. On 3, 1, 2. Trader in Trading. Dude, that name is perfect. I love it. Shout out Trader in Trading, bro. That's perfect. A Trader in Trading deserves a giveaway. They deserve a free account. That's what I'm talking about. Big shout out Trader in Trading. Dino, you're not in here? All right. Just because you're the man and you're always with us, I'm adding you. I'm not adding anyone else. This is only because Dino is like a loyal chatter. Okay, guys? All right. Shout out Trader in Trading, though. By the way, guys, this is what you're going to do. To claim your account, you go over to PFM Support on X, okay? I'll drop the link right here for you. You're going to DM them. You're going to show them your Discord handle. They will get you hooked up. Give them some time to get back to you. It takes like at least one business day. They don't even have the names until the stream is over. So send them the DM now, but just, sit tight. They'll get to you eventually. They will get to you eventually. All right, though. Let's do another one. How many accounts do I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're only halfway through. I have 6 more accounts to do. So let's do at least 2 more. At least. All right, on 3. 1, 2. Jahid John Putang. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name, brother. Congratulations, you just won an account. Big shout out. All you got to do, go to PFM Support on X, send them a DM, show them your Discord handle, and you are golden. How's the poll doing? How's the P&L check going? It's about 50-50 right now. 56% green, 44% red. I love the honesty, guys. Yeah, remember to be honest because it's anonymous. No reason to not be anonymous or to lie, So it's about 50-50. That's not bad, man. But the thing is, the chat was 70% bullish. So I'm wondering why only half of you guys are green. Either way, that's still pretty good stats. Should we do one more, chat? Oi, do not spam Duck Race. That's the quickest way to get the boot. Should we do one more, though? Spisafika. I'm sorry, I don't mean to, I'm not laughing at your name. I just probably butchered that so bad. To enter the giveaway, you got to join our Discord, PFM Discord. Link is in the description of the video. Once you become a member, you'll have access to the stream chat, and that's where we collect entries. Don't worry, we'll collect another list soon. But go ahead and get yourself in the Discord now so that you'll be ready to go for that. All right, you guys want to do Duck Race? No way. Top Step just announced no activation fees. Is this true? Hold up, chat. This, if that's true, this is like breaking news. The best funding program in the game has just leveled up. Starting today, you have more opportunities to get funded your way. Pick your path and let's run it. No activation fee path. All-in pricing starts at $89, $0 XFA activation fee. Or the standard, or you do the standard path. Oh, and it's only $129 now? Okay, but what's the pricing? What's the pricing, you guys? How do we find out? Let's see this. What's the price for a 50K or for a 150K? No way. This is cheaper, dude. This is going to be, they must be putting in a consistency rule or something. Bigger profit caps. Hold up.
Okay, the profit targets are the same, contract sizing is the same, maximum loss limit is the same. So what's different? There's got to be other rules. There's got to be a consistency rule or a profit cap, bro. It's not instant funded, Erkan. It's just no activation fee. But okay, how does this work though? We need to look into this. I gotta log in. I haven't traded with TopStep in a minute. Is there an activation fee? Like, we need to know? Tell the people. Like, what's the difference? Can somebody come on? I got a bunch of people watching. Do some research for me, guys. Let me know what's the difference though. Maybe we got to go to the FAQs. This is huge news. This is huge news. So I want to look at this. There's got to be a consistency rule. What is X saying? Are people talking about it on X? It's not even a higher monthly cost, is it? I thought it was the same. Oh, it's a little bit higher of a monthly cost. Dude, if that's the only difference, this is a crazy good deal. It's just the pricing. I can't confirm that yet. Also, Prop Firm Match, I'm sure we'll have updates on this on our website. But if the only difference is the pricing, if there's no consistency rule and the profit cap is still $5K per account, that's legit. It's only an extra like $30 too. Think about it like this, guys. If you trade a 50K account the regular way, you pay $50 up front, then a $150 activation fee when you pass. That's a $200 charge just to get your account funded. If you go this way, it's $89 all in, but no activation fee. You're saving $120 as long as you can pass. Here's the thing, if you're somebody that doesn't pass quickly or doesn't pass consistently, then it's going to be more expensive every time you reset. But if you feel confident you can pass on 1 or 2 attempts, this is a better probability. That is awesome. Shout out TopStep. Guys, TopStep is always listed here on Prop Firm Match as well, okay? So you can always look into everything. I mean, they've been in business the longest out of anyone. They've been in business for 10 years. So if you want to look into TopStep, go here, check it out on Prop Firm Match. But awesome. That's really cool. Really, really cool. That's very cool. Shout out TopStep, man. I like it. I might try them out. Maybe I'll load up. Last year, I got a ton of payouts from TopStep. Last year, they were my biggest paid firm. This year, I've been a little more focused on Tradeify, but TopStep, over the summer, I took out like $25K from TopStep. They're a great firm, easy to pass, or not easy to pass, but easy to take payouts from because there's like no rules. There's no consistency, none of that stuff. Yes, Adib, once you pass the account, it's a one-time fee. It's not monthly once you're funded. That's correct. Good question. All right, let's look at the chat room. I sent more info. Hold on, let's run this giveaway. Let's do one more. Actually, guys, let's do this. I need to take a really quick break. I'll give out 2 more accounts right when I get back. So nobody go anywhere. We'll just stay tuned. I'll be back in literally like 60 seconds and we'll do the 3rd spin. We'll do 2 more spins. Just, yeah, I'll be right back. All right, told you guys we'd be quick, very, very quick. How we doing? Did we lose anyone? Yeah, we got most of you. All right, guys, let's do this. Let's do our third spin. By the way, I'll give away another 3 accounts after this spin. We'll give away the rest once we hit 100 likes. We're only 10 likes away. But let's do this. Let's spin this account. Here we go. 1, 2. My guy, Sam the Trader. Dude, I love it. I love when I see our regular chatters win. Big shout out. Sam the Trader, man. You are the man, dude. You deserve it. Big shout out. I'm sure you know how to win, how to claim, but just in case you don't, just go to PFM support on X, right? Let's go right here. PFM support. I'll drop the link here. Send them over a DM and you will get your account. Just claim it with your Discord handle. Big shout out, Sam the Trader. Love it. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to do a new list? We can do a new list if you guys want. Let me see something. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still have 4 accounts to give away, bro. Do we want to just keep the same list? Okay, if most of you are still here from the previous list, then we'll just keep it. Okay. All right, let's just do a new list. Everybody, I want to give everyone a chance. All right, so here, are we at 100 likes yet? We're at 97. If we hit 3 more likes in like 3 minutes, I'll make a new list. So smash that like button. How's this market just ripping, guys? Oh my God. I don't know. I don't think I even feel FOMO because I really wanted a short down to midnight. So I'm just more happy with myself for not trading. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even feel FOMO. I don't think it's Monday. It's also Thanksgiving week. Like, who wants to? I swear to God, I don't want to hear anybody blowing accounts or like ruining a payout on Thanksgiving week. All right. This is the time to chill a little bit. No need to full port. You know what I mean? Just chill out. All right, we're at 107. Okay, beautiful. Let's run it then. All right, we're gonna do a new list. Remember, guys, to actually get on the list, you have to join the PFM Discord channel. Okay, that's where we run our giveaways. So the link is in the description of the video. There's an invite link. You got to join and then you got to verify on Discord. And hold on, nobody type anything. I didn't. We're doing a new one, so it's on slow mode. If you guys type now, you're gonna ruin your chance to enter. So hold up. Don't type IFPG. You guys are ruining your chance to enter because it's on slow mode. Like AD28, Trader, Naveen, you just ruined your chance. Stop typing. You guys are cooked, man. Why are you guys typing? I didn't say anything. Stop. Stop typing. Yeah, you guys are ruining your chance to enter. Urcon is trolling me. I know Urcon is trolling. Oh my God. Damn. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give you guys a code word. Hold out. Okay, the code word is
Type cooked to enter. Type cooked because y'all are cooked. Noman, you have your chance to get in right now, brother. Get in the Discord. Drop your chat. Drop a keyword. Entries are coming. Erkan, you blew it, bro. I just telling everyone. I said stop. All right, they're coming in hot. Coming in hot now. And I got 4 accounts, so we're going to have some fun with this list. That's why I want to give everyone a chance, because we're giving away 4 accounts. I'm going to give you guys ample time. Let's run it. I'll give everyone up until like 11:30 to enter. So you got a ton of time. Let's take a look at this market now while we wait for that. Tough trading day. If you're short, I feel bad for you, son. If you out here trying to short this over and over, I feel bad for you. It's either no trade or long. Like, that's it. That's all that's going down here. Stream is growing, bro. I know. The ace, it is growing. Also, I have a feeling it was already growing the last couple of weeks, but you know what happened? We were doing those YouTube short streams, and I feel like it was splitting up the views quite a bit. So we dropped that. And I think this is it. Like, now I'm looking at the stream right now, our views look a lot better. I think the vertical stream, for some people it works really well. It wasn't working for us. But we do want to start streaming on TikTok. I don't know if I'm not, dude, I'm a millennial. Like, I don't know nothing about TikTok, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So we'll add TikTok to the mix soon. Yep, Sand the Trader. You got your account now. It's time to get that shmoney, bro. You got this, G. TikTok is for alien? For aliens? Saw the TikTok stream today. No, I don't think we're streaming on TikTok yet. I don't think it's set up yet. I could be wrong. That'll be interesting. I don't know. Maybe we are streaming on TikTok. But it should be soon. No, man, I told you, bro, how to enter. Like, some of y'all really are cooked. Erkan is not cooked. Erkan made an honest mistake, okay? Erkan is a great trader. He made an honest mistake, but some of you are cooked. Noman Ali is cooked because he keeps saying add me, and I keep telling him join the Discord. I keep telling that you got him exactly how to enter. Join the Discord. Link is in the description of this video. Go to stream chat. Drop your entry. Oh, it was on today. That's awesome, Sam. It's not on anymore? Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Yeah, okay. The team just told me we are streaming on TikTok. So shout out all you TikTok viewers. Sick. All right, guys. It's 11:30, about to be. I'm gonna copy all these entries, okay? Remember, so guys, if you are watching on TikTok, you still want to enter the giveaway through Discord. So you might want to go to our description in the YouTube video, check out our Discord, because that's where you can get your entries in. That was funny. Poor Erkan, man. Shout out Erkan. Okay. Oh, Erkan got a chance to get in. I gave you a chance. There you go, bro. Okay. Let me get this list going.
Okay, just getting this list populated. Chat, do you guys think I'll be able to lock in one more payout before Christmas, before the baby comes? Part of me wants to go for it, and the other part of me wants to be like, just relax, bro. You know what I mean? It would be pretty sick if I do that, though. All right. All right, we'll do half and half. We'll do some pinwheel, and we'll do duck race, chat. Here's our new list. Stream is growing, man. Look at all these entries. Stream is definitely growing. Yeah, 2 from duck race and 2 from spin. I think that's the move. December can be very good trading despite what most say. Oh yeah, you know, I have heard people say December's tough. I don't have any personal experience with like not trading well in December. I haven't had that issue, but I have heard that from people because like it's a new year coming, like financial markets and financial industries are like setting up for the next year. So I have heard that stuff. We hope so. Just relax. God will give you that for your newborn. Helsing. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to like gun for it, but if it happens, that'd be great. But like I said, I've been telling everyone, I'm going to chill out a little bit and be a little bit more risk off, like trade smaller, just kind of focus on, because I'm still going to be streaming the whole time. So like, I want to have fun, but be more focused on like just fun, trade small size, chill out a little bit instead of like pushing. Because I feel like I ended the year on a really high note. Meek says you'll be able to get 2. Shout out. I hope so. Pay out for the baby. Hell yeah. What would the payout size be? I don't know. I still have my 550K accounts with Tradeify. So if I get that to another payout, it'll be another 10K. That would be 30K in like a month and a half, give or take. We'll see though. We'll see. Damn. You got a kid, bro? You look 23. That's a compliment, I guess, man. I'm 31. I'm 31 years old. Chat. We've already talked about this. I'm Unk. I am Unk. Straight up. All right, I got this pinwheel, and everyone's like, bro, shut up and spin the wheel. Shut up, Zach, and spin the wheel. All right, let's do it. Let's go. 1, 2. Abby Zonk. A Mia FX. Let's go. Big shout out. Big shout out. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I still got 3 more accounts to give away. Let's do one more with the pinwheel, and then we'll do duck race in a minute. I don't look a day over 20. I'll take all this, man. Yeah, dope. Maybe it's energy, you know? I got that youthful energy. Nah, man, keep talking. It's very interesting. Appreciate it. Did I go to school in New York? Nah, man, never. I mean, I did college for like 1 semester and dropped out. I used to be like a skater. I mean, I still skate, but I used to be like super focused on that. And I would travel and film skate videos. And I dropped out of college to continue filming skate videos. But no, you know, as I got older, then I hit like 26. And I got to the point where I was like, damn, man, like I've just been like a skate rat my whole life. Like I was a sponsored skater. I just kind of traveled and did that. And I got to this point where I was like, I need to figure something out. I just naturally, I don't know why, it was 2020. Like a lot of people, I was like looking at stocks, Robinhood. And eventually I found trading, got obsessed with it. And I don't think there's been a day I haven't looked at a chart since. Like I was hooked from day one. Adam says, yo, I checked your personal IG. You were a pro. Yeah, thanks, man. I never went pro, but yeah, I can skate for sure. Zins make you look 5 years younger. Maybe that's the trick. That's the trick, bro. Pop those lip pillows. All right, let's do this. Let's spin this one. 1, 2. Hey, AK92, let's go. Shout out AK92. You have won. Guys, remember for the winners, the way you claim, go to PFM support on X. I'll drop the link right here. Send them over a DM, show them your Discord handle, and you're good to go. Yeah, this is important. You need hobbies in life. Like trading is not a hobby. If you're trying to, I mean, for some people it is. For some people, they're happy with working a job, which is great. And then they trade on the side as a hobby, and they hope that eventually they can make some money. That's fair. But most people are not doing trading like that. Trading is like their focus. It's their passion. It's their craft. Even people who are not profitable yet, I'm saying, like I was obsessed from day one. So trading was never a hobby for me. So my point is, you need a hobby. Like you do need some other stuff to like take you out of these markets, man, because they're brutal, you know? No way. Sam the Trader skipped ICT's stream today for the prop for match stream. That says something. That does say something, man. I don't even know what to say. Speechless. That is lit. Did ICT take a winning trade? If anyone was on his stream, let us know. Did he take any winning trades? Or were the market makers out to get him today so he couldn't trade? All right, guys, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Well, two more. I got 2 more accounts to give away. We'll do duck race for the rest, okay? So let me get this updated list. I'm going to get these names ready, but we're going to take a look at the charts for a sec first. Okay, so this is good to go, but I want to take a look at this chart. So guys, we're still inside this 15-minute bearish gap, right? We're still here. Could we sell off now? I think it's still possible. I'm not going to lie, guys. Like, let me clean up this chart for a second. I want to show you guys some stuff before we do the rest of the giveaways. Just real quick. Bro just roasted his mentor. Here, you know what, dude? So here's the thing with ICT and me. I trade a lot of his concepts. I trade IFVGs, regular FVGs. I trade liquidity. I trade all of that. I use his core principles, his core concepts. I thank God for them every day. Like, I shout out ICT. I love that dude for what he made. Okay? Love that dude. But personally, I don't know his trading style. Okay? I don't like his teaching style. I can't learn from him. I tried watching his videos. They don't work for me. I don't like his style. I learned from other people. But I learned his concept. So shout out him. There's people, guys, if you're on TikTok, the way you join the giveaway is simply by coming to our Discord channel. Okay? I know TikTok is new. So here's the thing. If you guys are in TikTok, the way you join the giveaway is by joining our Discord channel. I don't think there's a link on TikTok. So you got to come over to YouTube. Okay, come over to YouTube, type prop for a match, find the live stream, and then join Discord, and that's how you enter. Okay, today we already got our list. So if you missed it today, you missed it. But don't worry, come back tomorrow. If you guys are new here, you're brand new to the Prop for a Match TV, we give away so many accounts. We give away like around 12 accounts a day right now. Multiple opportunities to enter. So make sure to tap in. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. And we're running giveaways throughout the whole stream. So just for the new TikTok viewers, They're telling me people on TikTok are trying to enter. That's how you're going to do it. Okay. So you guys know for next time. But okay, ready guys? So real quick, I just want to give my last bit of analysis and then we'll get this last giveaway done. So here's the thing. We've had a pretty deep sell-off. Okay. We have swept some higher time frame liquidity. We took out this swing low, which I think is really powerful. Like this is a pretty key area. We've swept it out. We've gone way higher. If this is going to be a local bottom to take us back up towards these wicks, I guess it's possible. It's tough to read because we just have this huge fair value gap. So like technically this overall zone can be resistant. So my point is we're above the 50% retracement now from this price leg, right? So we are in a premium of this price movement, meaning if we want to begin to sell off, I do think it has to happen soon. If it doesn't, I think we're going to rip up to this high, which I think is valid. So just be careful here, though. I wouldn't get long right here. I'd wait for a pullback, or if you are still scouting the short, again, we could still trade the midnight retracement model. You just got to go with the first 5-minute fair value gap, and there still hasn't been a single 5-minute inversion. So take a look at this. If you get that closure below 24,830, you might be able to get a move down to 750s, even 700. But if there's no inversion, there's no trade. So you just got to stay put, stay patient here. But yeah, guys, okay, we got our list. Let's run this last giveaway. Duck race on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, 10 seconds left. Damn, John Wick is in deep front. Oh, someone told me to not call out the names. I won't call out the names. So you think maybe I jinxed John Wick. I don't know. AR, shout out AR. You're the winner. Big shout out AR. So remember, the way you claim, guys, you go to PFM support on X, send them over a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and they will get you hooked up. So we're going to remove AR's name. And we got one more to run before we go. Kanishka, I love you, but that's not going to get you an account. Okay. You just got to hope you can win a giveaway, so come back every day. Eventually you'll win, just keep it coming. You get 12 chances a day right now. So hopefully it happens for you. I pray it does, but yeah, that's how you're going to win. All right, guys, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Last giveaway, guys. This is the big one, the last account. Here we go. Here we go. Last one. Okay, I'm not going to call out anyone's names. I'm not going to jinx anyone. Okay. My lips are sealed. Here we go. 15 seconds left. Ooh. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying anything. It's getting close, man. Oh. Mr. Worldwide. Big shout out. Big shout out. Noman Ali, I'm about to kick you, bro. Why are you spamming me? Why are you typing me in the chat? Is that your duck? Is that what you're saying? Are you Mr. Worldwide? If that's your duck, good job, bro. Mary, how can you do this? Just so you know, for next time, if you're new to the stream, we give away a ton of accounts every single day. The way you join our giveaways is you got to go to our Discord server. So in the link to the description of this video, you would join our Discord channel. There's an invite link. You know what I'll do? I'll drop it in the chat for you too, just so you don't miss it, okay? I'll drop this link for you so you know for next time. Get joined so that you don't miss the giveaway next time. There you go. Bam. Join our Discord channel, and that's where we run our giveaways. Again, for all the new TikTok viewers, we're glad you're here. Love to see you here. That's how you're going to join. You got to join our Discord channel. So make sure to go to the YouTube channel and get that going. We'll be back tomorrow, as always, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. We have special guests every day. We have a regular rotation of guests, and we get new guests. We live stream. We take trades live. I have taken now 20K in payouts just in the 4 weeks that we've been running Prop Firm Match TV. And many more are coming. Okay, so big shout out, guys. Love and appreciate you all. And we will be back tomorrow, same time as always. Till then, take care. Happy trading. Peace and love, gang.